Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're here. We've got 3 hours. We are live. We are here to just celebrate the best in jewelry, the best in gems, designs, incredible ideas, and we are so glad you're here to be a part of it because we have got a show. And there is going to be, from start to finish, one of the most incredible lineups we've seen in some time. I am really excited about. There is I know last night I showed you a 373 demantoid out of Russia, and then we had a 73 pointer, but maybe you were thinking, but what could be in between perhaps? Well, we're going to bring it to you tonight, and it's still one of the largest stones we've ever brought to you in Russia demantoid, but we have 8 carat 59. That is a massive size for the demantoid world, and we're so excited to bring it to you because there is going to be a great value with it. So we're really looking forward to that. We have hoop earrings that are on the way that are kind of a newer style. We haven't seen them as much. We've got some pave. We've got neon apatite. It is the look of Paraíba without the price tag of Paraíba. So it's a great stone to own if you love those beautiful turquoise blues. We also have a diamond wheel. Very affordable diamond wheel, very important diamond wheel, I would say. We've got fancy colors. We've got white diamonds. We've got a pink here as well. I do have a 41-point pink. It is GIA certified. And while I'm on the subject of pink diamonds, you got to be with me on Saturday morning because on Saturday morning I will bring you our last of the blue diamonds for what's here right now. And also we have a rare, what is considered in the trade bubblegum pink. It is actually listed by GIA as a fancy intense purple pink. So that's coming up as well. So that's this weekend, but we do have one of our larger stones left in the pink diamond world that is GIA certified. It's a 41 pointer. We've got amazing pieces, really start to finish. So it's going to be a fun night. It's a fun night to sit back and enjoy, do a little shopping, get something you love. Also, you know what else is here, and it's back by popular demand, I haven't even had a chance to put this on yet. We have our 14 karat solid gold rope style bangle. This sold out the first time we had it. It is made in Italy. It is solid gold, and it's coming up. We got a little bit more. I mean, we've been waiting for these to come in and arrive from Italy, and they just arrived today. So we are going to bring you your first look. This is that incredible bangle. It's such a classic, and it's so easy to stack or wear on its own, whatever you want to do. If you just love solid gold designs like I know I do, this is a really great look. So we have that coming up. So if you missed out that first batch, whenever that was, probably a month or two ago, we've got it back, and it's limited quantity, of course. So we'll see that, and the list goes on and on. So shall we get started? And of course, if you have requests, get those in. We're always happy to help you out with those, but we have got quite the show. There's a really affordable Tanzanite. We've got the 2-row invisible set diamond band, and our last look, if a lot of you missed out on these, what was it, yesterday? We're going to bring you that diamond cut stud earring, what we have left. We have a final tally. It's what we have left. It's all we'll be able to get. And so we'll bring that to you as well. And that's a great value for gifting even. So let's get started. We've got an amazing show. And I'm going to start with something that is going to reward those of you that are here, ready to go, and ready for the value. So here we go with item number, this will be item number 722. That goes back a ways. So that means also you can expect some really silly pricing on this one, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you. Of course, also, again, anything you're looking for, anything we can bring out, let us know what that is. But 722 is going to be yellow gold only. It actually has this really special yellow diamond. You're getting just under a half carat. It's a 45 pointer. It's what we call a light half carat, but you've still got a great size, and then you get 65 points in diamonds around it. And so that would be a grand total of a carat 10. But it's the value that makes this worthy to start off our Thursday together and give you a mega value, something specialty and unique, but also should be a fortune for something of this magnitude, and we are so thrilled to bring it to you at a very important discount. That's how we start. So when you look at this, it's got the double halo around it. It's actually got this beautiful pave, so a little wider band on the sides as well, and then we'll show it to you on. And this would be, hear me out, the most affordable way to get you a big yellow diamond. An impressive single stone, something that has that magnificent color still. You're getting that bright, that pop of like bright yellow. It's not too dark. It doesn't have any brown, no orange at all. It's just a really bright sunshine yellow. But it's the value that is so exciting here. And there's a look at that bangle that's coming up. Yay, we got that. This is limited. Again, it was the first time around. It's limited again. So we're very excited to bring that to you. But let's talk about what we can do here on a fabulous yellow diamond. That's 45 points, 65 points. So you've got a nice mix there. And then you're going to get yellow gold only. So I just want to point out, you don't see the gold really at all. The way this is covered in diamonds is just all about spectacular VS diamonds. Even the yellow diamond, even that center stone is graded as a VS. So you have that as well. Everything you could ever want in a great ring but it is so not going to be. How about this? $29.99 as listed on the bag. And this is a really important ring. Anywhere you shop for something like that, that would be your tax on a piece like this, because you would spend easily, it could be $30,000, it could be more. So when we talk about $29.99, we're going to do better than that, because we want to start the show off in a grand way, give you guys, the early birds, a wonderful way to shop where everyone else is going to be talking about this throughout the night going, oh, did you miss it? Did you miss what she started the show with? And can you believe what she did on a yellow diamond? It's not even $2,000. Come on in early. This is the key to success when shopping TVON, because we are not like, a lot of different networks. You'll have 50,000 quantity, you'll have 10 quantity, you might have 100 quantity. That's not how we operate with the rarity of the stones we offer. So that's why it's important, really important, to dial in early, because it's not even going to be $2,000 or $19.99. How about this? This is one of those stellar values and why you tune in at the early point of the show to see, out of everything I have, what could be highlighted tonight to get us going, where it's not even $999 for the ring you see on your screen. We are used to seeing big values. I think this tops them all. Certainly in the yellow diamond category it does, and it's not going to be $999 after all. We're going to take it even lower, and this is why you dial in really, really early. This is never going to last. It is only as you see it here, but we are still sizing it. When I say as it is, we're talking about the gold color. We're talking about the way it's set. You're going to get it for less than $899. It gets better. It's so good. It's only going to be $888 to get that ring home and to try it and see what yellow diamonds are all about. And if maybe you've admired them from afar, but maybe $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 is still going to be a little bit out of range, or is it possible you could be gifting a yellow diamond to somebody this holiday season, or for that anniversary coming up, or for that birthday coming up? This would be a way to really celebrate your shopping prowess. They don't ever need to know you spent only $888, but you only spent $888 to get it home. So that's the way to do it. We're going to give it, let's give it 30 seconds, shall we? Maybe 60, whatever's easier, because that is going to be the way. And I will hope that you will give us a call on the lines very quickly, because we'll get to that bangle coming up right at the bottom of the hour. That's super limited, so we want to get you that, because that's a backed by popular demand piece. Also, a zambarin's coming up, a chrysoberyl's coming up, a kunzite is new, a sapphire. We got a couple of new sapphires to show you. Wheels galore, but that for $888. Yesterday we didn't have phones for like an hour and a half. So I don't know. Do you suppose that could be the case today? We're going to find out, because if that doesn't get the phones ringing, nothing will. That's an amazing, amazing value. So $888 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it. And then we're going to move right along. And then we're going to show you again. We'll do the rope style bangle. That'll be coming up in about 23 minutes or so. So don't go too far for that one, because it's going to be limited, even though we've got more than one. Didn't want to bring in unless we could get a few, but we've got a limited quantity. So those are going to be on the way out. And we have a really, really special, that demantoid. I'm going to preview that coming up in this hour as well, so you know what to expect when we bring out that Russian demantoid, which is one of our biggest. Remember how important it is when you get a carat, like a 1 carat size in Russian? Well, we're going to bring you a almost 2 carat, carat 59. So let me know who's got this one. Verifying right now, right? Virginia, you might be verifying, and then let's see if Jalen's verifying, and then we will move right along. That one should be gone. Just yellow gold. Again, it's got to stay the way it is. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, so that's sold. And then let's go to this zambarin. I was excited to show this to you. 8929 is coming up right now. And it is, wow, that's a pretty stone. It's like a cranberry meets purple meets pink. And that's really the beauty of this color shifting stone out of Tanzania. It's called Royal Zambarin. It's 8929. It is beautiful. It's a 297 stone. So that's very impressive. And then you have this open style on one side, and then it's still open on the other side, but it really is going to give you that stone lifting up off the hand. Now I want to show it on, because that's really important here. But first, diamond weight, 10 points in diamonds, 297 in the trillion zambarin. This is a one only. Now this one I can change the gold for you, so you've got a choice of the yellow gold, or leave it in the white as it is, or you can go with the yellow gold, the rose gold. That's up to you. But it is wild to see a 297 zambarin garnet like this. 10 points in diamonds was, wait a minute. I'm seeing a $19,999 price. Now that is probably too much, but the good news is it's come down. Take a look at this on the hand. That's an important perspective to see here when you have a piece like this, because you have the one, you see how the stone comes up on one side really, and then reaches up top, meets with that point that's going to be your open split shank in the diamond pave, and then you have your choice of gold. And you know what? Zambarin, cool style. This is a color shifting garnet, so it actually is going to take you from purples to blues to pinks to reds, all within the same stone. You don't even have to, I think they messed up. I don't think it was ever 19,000. It does say that, but it's crossed off because maybe $19.99 is what they meant. That seems more plausible here. I'll do it better either way. Either way, it's better than 20, it's better than 10, and it's better than 2. So that's the good news. It's not even $19.99. We'll blow it out right now. It's not even $9.99. How about that? Another big value coming your way, and this one will be $888 for the zambarin. And what a fun different mounting. It's a different stone, so it's nice to sometimes honor those unusual, unique stones by putting them in different types of mountings like this, and it's $888. We'll give that 30 seconds as well. A lot of one-of-a-kind rings here for you tonight. And then we have also the little diamond. It's a cool diamond band wheel, but all different types of diamond bands, all kind of classic, but with a twist. And then we've got some other great collectible wheels for you as well. Big Tanzanite. There's a 3-carat. It's actually a 3-carat plus. It's a 349. So it's a really good size for everyday wear. Don't see that size a lot, so that's coming up as well. That neon apatite, that Russian demantoid, the big diamond wheel. It's going to be a good night for jewelry. And I did bring out our largest yellow diamonds men's ring. I've had one before in a 1-carat size. We've got a 202 yellow diamond for the guys. That's going to be here as well. So lots of good pieces, and really the spinel. Wait to see the Burma pink spinel that we have as well. So lots to get to, and then let's show you what's coming up next, because we also have this rare, and I mean super rare, chrysoberyl. This is that family of gems that the alexandrite belongs to, also cat's eye chrysoberyl, but that is a wild color. And I'm sorry, there aren't many gems in the world that are going to deliver that kind of color and that kind of clarity. It's the pop that's provided by having the color and the clarity together that you're seeing in 8805. Now this is 254 on that chrysoberyl, what might look like a spine at first glance. If you're familiar with that neon stone that we call spine, this is kind of a take on that, but it's a totally different gem family. It's not as soft either. That can be a downside with spine if you're looking to wear it every day, is that spine can oftentimes have that, it's that softer stone, so may not be your durability for all the time everyday wear. Chrysoberyl, on the other hand, is like an 8.5, so you're good to go. You've got only a couple of stones that are going to top that in durability. 255, actually it's 254 on the carat weight, and it's also 4 points in the diamonds. So you get that little semicircle open style on the sides, that pear-shaped stone in the middle, and our chrysoberyl that is bright and clean and gemmy. And look at this from a distance, because it is really, it's sitting right at neon. It's got that beautiful, beautiful kind of, look at that, it is popping. So it's a really bright stone. It's just really, you got that yellow. There's a sense of the yellow coming through as well. The yellows and the greens together. I'm going to blow it out. It's a rarity, that's for sure. Belonging, of course, this is the overhead family to that color-changing variety of chrysoberyl, is of course known as alexandrite. The cat's eye material, which is that chatoyant variety of the material, that's going to be that cat's eye chrysoberyl or cat's eye alexandrite. There is such a thing as the double phenomena, but this one's not even going to be $39.99. We have one only. You can change the gold if you want to. I'll make it $999 if you'd like it. A very special pear shape, and it's so clean. That is not always something you get with this stone, is that kind of clarity. We got it here for you. So that'll be $999. And then we have a brand new pink spinel, not the mehengue pink, but actually more of a really rich jewel tone of a pink that we're looking forward to sharing with you, that's new. Also have a really fun sapphire. And do you want a little sneak peek of the men's piece? 202. We very rarely see 202 at this point in yellow diamond ladies rings, but we have one for the gentleman. Look at this. So just a little, put it out there kind of deal, because that's not something you would expect to see on the show. But Tony, what do you think about that? Pretty good, right? 202 diamond. Oh yeah, fancy cushion cut there. Brilliant cut, 202, radiant. I mean, look at that. That's a handsome ring. But it's also going to be a really, really big value. It's $86.41. Just want to put that out there, because it's not every day. As a matter of fact, we have never, ever have we seen a gentleman's ring that features such a big fancy color diamond. We've never had one with a white diamond this big for the guys. So 202 radiant cut via stone. It also has the 75 points in the diamonds around it. We have put them double row on the sides, mirror finishing in the gold. Look at the under gallery that you have as well. It is a superstar of a ring, and of course that's available $26,999. Yeah, I think we're going to do better than that. It is, after all, this is TVON, so value is really our middle name. So we're really excited to bring that to you. Just thought I'd just mention that for our lovers of the big fancy diamonds, because there have been Plenty, I mean, not maybe as many as we'd all like, but there have been a good number of yellow diamond 2-carat stones for the gals, but not anything for the guys. So what a thrill to bring that to you. I'm going to try to bring this down below $27,000 as well, and we will succeed, because I know that 202s, and I do have a ladies piece that is going to be that bigger size. We've actually got a 218 oval stone that's going to be really, really important as well. That's for the ladies coming up. But if you'd like this one, you know, just think about it. Maybe you need a little time to consider it. Or maybe the gals are thinking, yeah, really got to treat the guy in your life to a great ring too, because you know you might be picking up some great jewelry, and maybe they're thinking about something to coordinate with, or something that goes with or along with what you have. Well, we've got the yellow diamonds for the ladies. I'll show you a 218 oval tonight. This is the one, the only one. Our next size down is a 10. Actually, you know what? The 1 carat's not here anymore. We had a 1 carat gentleman's yellow diamond. It's gone. So now this would be it, your choice for a very large stone, and it's not going to be $27,000. Tell you what, we brought you all kinds of values in 2 carats before, even 3s and 4s for the ladies. Let's bring this down to an exquisitely low price. I mean, the value is what it's all about here. It's what we do, but remember, you're getting a heavy gold weight, and you're getting all of this diamond weight around it. That's another 75 points. So you're talking about, you know, 277 in diamonds in total in one ring, where the yellow is really the standout piece here. No doubt about it. Take a look at it. We'll blow it out right now. And just think about it. There's only one. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes right away, because it might have just been what somebody's been waiting for and wondering when are they going to do something really big for the guys. Here it is. And it's not even going to be half this. $13,500. That's not where it's going to be either. It's not even 13, 12, 11, or 10. First caller situation, that'll be $99.99 for the only 202 gents ring I have. And that's for a 202 75 gold choice. You still get to choose. Do you want the yellow, the white, or the rose? And that's a great looking ring. So here's what it's looking at, you know, from a distance. I mean, why not? Showing you something really unusual and fun and different and bold, that's for sure. I love that radiant cutting. The radiant brilliant, though, it's not just a radiant cutting, it's that radiant brilliant cut you have there that you can see from clear across the room. Not just the color, but the brilliance that we, you know, insist upon, that's going to deliver that sparkle we love. And it's $99.99. So I wanted to bring that on out. Now, don't get scared. We don't have everything for 10 grand today. There's plenty. I know, Anna, if you're watching, I sent you a little heads up message, but we do have a yellow diamond bangle for the gals that is also here. And let's get to this, because I'm really excited about a Tanzanite here, and then we'll get to our quick wheel. Let's do our quick wheel, because I know at the bottom of the hour we're going to have that bangle. So consider the yellow diamond. Just, you know, think about it. It's here. It's not something we get very often. Don't even know if we're going to have anything like it going, you know, forward in the future. So let's get to a quick wheel on white diamond rings. But these are bands, but they're all going to be 18 karat gold. So we've upgraded the gold purity. We've given you VS diamonds. It's going to be that take from that designer where we've been seeing baguettes and rounds together, all brought together in some rings, from more simple to a little bit more, let's say a little more detailed. Everything coming up here on this wheel is going to be one crazy low price. That is, after all, what we do on wheels. That's kind of the purpose and the point of bringing you one great value on wheels. Take a look. We got 4 selections for you. We're starting here. These all really kind of play as classics, but then they are doing, you see, different kinds of details that are kind of fun. Now, what we're seeing here is the look of marquise cuts, but you actually have baguettes stacked together and then rounds on the sides. We've been seeing some similar earring designs lately. And then we also have, let me show you this one, because here's another classic. This one's very similar, but different. This might remind you of some earrings I had last night on the show, where it's like a pear shape overall, but it's created by putting tapered baguettes together and then rounds. So those are 2 pretty similar. Just you're choosing, do you want more of a marquise look or more of a pear shape look? Then we have this one where, again, similar, but this time the pear shapes are almost sitting upright and then at a slight angle. So you have a true like east to west over here, and then you've got more of this kind of upright angle here on that pear shape, but that still concept is the same. The beautiful baguettes that are tapered to kind of align so they look like the outer shape of a pear shape. And then we have this one here, which is more of a bypass style, and I've got little fuzzies all over my wheel. I'm not sure why. Here's the bypass style that's going to look like you have 2 ovals together, also though created with baguettes and rounds. So a more simple, elegant ring wheel, but here's the deal. They all have 18 karat solid gold. I'm going to walk you through some carat weights here because we always break it down as far as a baguette versus rounds, but then we'll total them up for you. So we'll start with, let's just go over here to the side, and we'll start here with the, let's call that the diagonal pear-shaped band, and get ready because they're all going to be a blowout price, and we're going to take these, even though you haven't seen them, we're going to take them down to a crazy low, and that's going to be 21 points in the baguette, 7 points in the round. So total together there, you have your 28 points. Then we go to our next style. We'll go right back here. The bypass, 15 points in baguettes, 23 in the rounds. That'll be a total of your 38 points in diamonds. And again, 18 karat white. You do have a selection on gold color on any of them. You don't have to leave them in the white gold. You can choose white, yellow, or rose. If we go here, pair of shapes that are completely east to west, that's going to be item number 8593. That's got 20 points in the baguettes, 8 points in the rounds, 28 total, 18K. And then this is probably the most traditional of the batch. Those are like a marquee shape when you look at it, probably also the most narrow band. That's going to be 15 points in the baguettes and also 8 points in the rounds. So a total of, you've got your 23 points. Now, when we put together a wheel like this, it's all about discounting. We've got to take them down. So this is your chance to pick them up. And I love all of these as thumb rings and pinky rings as well. They could be stackable. You can go ahead and if we've got the quantity, you can get a couple of them too if you want to put them side by side together, or you want to put them next to something you already wear and love. That would be, it's a wheel that works for that. So it's a great way to incorporate a diamond band still, but you've got the baguettes as well, which really we've been showing you in different designs throughout the last couple of weeks, how the baguettes really do bring a certain kind of liveliness. They bring a certain kind of light and energy that regular round brilliants don't even do. And then to have them all paired together is really where you get that special kind of look. And so for being a more petite type of band, you're getting a real wow factor to the actual pieces when you see them overall. And keep in mind, they're all going to be on discount. That's how we're doing this. It's a matter of just, you know, jumping on the phone lines, telling us which one you love, getting on the phone lines ready to go. When they're gone, they're gone. And we have yellow, rose, gold options as well. So you do not have to leave the white gold option. It's just we are showing off a bit here because we're proud of those white diamonds. We want to show you how white they are. And when they're in white gold on a white background, you can see that. And that's really what's so impressive about this entire selection. And they're not even going to be. They're not $19.99. This has been it's a pricier line that we bring you because of, you know, baguettes being more and 18 karat gold obviously being more, but they're not even $9.99. We'll blow them out really quickly here, and then we're getting that bangle at the bottom of the hour, so don't go anywhere because we've got about 8 minutes till that kicks off. But this is not $9.99. They're not even $8.99, and they are not going to be $799 to get any of these rings home. And this is, again, you cannot discount the fact that 18 karat gold should never be that price even on its own. If it's a plain band of 18 karat gold, you simply do not see them right now in this gold environment for $799. So to be able to do this is special because you are getting those beautiful VS diamonds with it. Tell me which one you want to see on the hand first. We'll show them all, but they're going to be only $777. That is it. So a huge value. If you want any of the bands, I'm going to start by showing, maybe we'll go here, the diagonal pear shapes, and then when you really see it on and facing the light, you can really appreciate how brilliant they are. I think these all look about, like right now, they're a little smaller. I think we might be thinking pinky ring here, but you can see there how that's going to flash and pick up the light of each and every individual section there with the baguettes and the rounds. So 777. And then we have, tell me if you like, maybe you like this classic bypass. This is really pretty because it looks, I mean, maybe the bigger baguettes are what wow you here. This one's really good. I love this. It's so pretty. It's got a really nice elegance about it. It's a little bit, you don't even have, there's no soldering in the middle, so even a little bit of flexibility if you wanted to kind of get a little bit more custom fit, you can do that. Obviously, we're going to size it out the door, but then, you know, you can kind of cinch it in or expand it too because there's, again, no meeting point there. So, and look at what that does. You see how just one little hit of the light, and look at how it just lights up. The entire ring does. Which one do you like, Virginia? Is there one I can try on for you, or is it the bypass? Good. So the bypass is going to be item number, that's 8608. And then we also have this band. Again, the more kind of basic and classic of the bands here is going to be this marquise shape. That's the shape that's created by the different cuts of diamonds, but that's really, it's pretty because it creates a little texture to it. So almost looks like you have bigger diamonds all the way through, which is really the concept that this designer is working towards to bring you. So 777, we'll give them 60 seconds, and then we're on our way. And that's going to be that on our diamond band wheel. And then I'll show you the pear shapes that go side to side as well. So you will have had a look at each one there so you can get a better idea. But that's what that one looks like. Isn't that great? And then, of course, you could put something on right next to it, stack away, do what you wish. But for that kind of value, when you're getting 18 karat gold, that's pretty, it's pretty special. So we're inspired to give you those values. Now, we've got the bangle coming up in 5 minutes, and you don't want to wait because we are so limited with that one. So I'm just, giving you a lot of updates. Or if you know somebody who likes just gold pieces and, maybe they've got access to an internet feed where they can check us out, you want to make sure you let them know, because it's not all the time that, really it's really dwindled in the world at large. You don't see a lot of just solid gold pieces anymore because of the price of gold and, labor and workmanship. And then when you talk about Italy, which is what we're going to, dive right into, Italian made jewelry, that gets really, again, extra pricey as well. So we're excited to bring those to you. That's going to be coming up. It also makes a great gift idea because there's really, one size fits most, and yellow gold, something that if you know somebody who wears yellow gold, we've got that great bangle. So that's going to be coming up as well. And then the ladies' yellow diamond is here. But let's keep moving. And I promised I would preview something very important. And here it is. We've got an incredible Russian demantoid. This is coming up in a little bit. Just want to let you know it's less than, I'm probably going to do it about an hour from now. But here's what's so exciting about it is on this Thursday night, if you are a collector of rare exotics, you are going to be, I think we're going to make your collection. We're going to wow you. You're going to be a bit mesmerized by what we're going to do here. That is now our second largest Russian demantoid we have. The big one is the 373, which is great because we've got that one for about, I kid you not, it's right around $100,000. But that stone with all that clarity and all that bright, perfect green with the high dispersion level that it gives you, that is my carat 59. It is a debut day. We're doing this today for the first time. It won't last beyond today because my value is so good. So that'll be item number 8956. Wanted to give you a heads up, especially to our super collectors out there. If you are the super collector or want to be, this 159 will instantaneously put you in that bona fide collector status realm, and you're getting the diamond weight at 118 around it. So it's a beautiful way to set it up where you've got diamonds every which way. When it's on the hand, they are side to side. But I've been selling Russian demantoids for a lot of years. I've been really privileged in my career to sell so much rarity, so many collectibles, museum type level pieces, and yet I have only had a handful ever. In 20 plus years, I have had a handful of Russian demantoids that are this size or greater. And one of them was here last night, not even 24 hours ago. And that's the 373. That's by far the largest of the Russian stones that I've ever been able to present on the air. This is one of the top stones beside that, and we're really excited to bring it to you. So that's coming up today. Do not go anywhere because I was surprised after, when you tend to have stones of this size and so few of them, you tend to remember and you know where they're supposed to go. When you are really dealing with something that nobody else has, it's a real pleasure to bring it to you at a great value. That's what we're going to do. That's what's happening tonight. Don't go anywhere. You've got to see it. About an hour away, we'll bring that out. So take one more, can we look at one more time, just one more time, just to kind of set it up and get you really ready for a major opportunity. And if you're not registered, get registered, because for those of you going, okay, great, but that's going to be like $50,000. That's what I thought too. But actually, we're going to surprise you here tonight with that one. So coming up in a little bit. All right, let's get to our bangle. Let's introduce you to it. I'm a little early, and that's okay, because we are ready for a big savings. And I only have this one here in front of me. So I'll have to, let me put it up close, and then we'll show it to you on. But it's item number 8107, and we have had this before. But the problem was, well, it was limited, but it was also so popular. Yes. The bypass ring again? Sure, you want to see it up close? Here we go. Here's that bypass style ring that we had a moment ago. Look at that. Blinding lights from the baguettes. Love it. It's item number 8608, Jalen, and that's going to be 15 points on the baguettes and 23 points on the round brilliance, and it's 18 karat solid, any gold you want. That'll be 8608. Okay. And then the Russian demantoid coming up in about an hour, so right at the midpoint of the show. The bangle is next, yay, and that's going to be Tony again. That'll be 15 points on the baguettes, 23 points on the round brilliance, a grand total of the 38 points in 18 karat, your choice of gold color. So that'll be 777. That's what we did on that wheel. And then we'll get ready for our big bangle coming up. Yellow gold, rope style, made in Italy, bangle for everybody to wear. I love this. I love stacking them. I think even if you already have one, you might be coming back to get another one here tonight because it would be beautiful. Stack 2, 3 at a time, really would be lovely. So that's all coming right now. But Jalen, does that help you out? Do you want to see it one more time on the hand too? All right, here we go. On the hand one more time. And again, you don't have to leave it in the white. You can do whatever gold color you wish. And like I said, there's a little bit of give. I don't know if you can see, but see how I'm just kind of pressing it together? There's no, again, soldering in the middle. So you have a little bit of give if you need to kind of like cinch it one day, or, you know, 'cause it's really cold outside. So maybe you're wearing a smaller ring size this time of year than you do when it's July and it's 110 degrees outside. This would be a ring that is always working for you because it's kind of just like a little bit, not adjustable in the sense like we talk about adjustable rings out there that are, you know, less important, but just again, a little opportunity to kind of customize it and make it just a little bit smaller, a little bit larger, expand or kind of shrink it down as you need to. So that's 777. Let's talk bangle now. We're going to go to the wheel and talk about this really gorgeous, always a thrill to bring you something made in Italy. That's not every day. And look at that rich, stunning, solid gold. And when we talk about solid, we mean there's no plating, but of course it's a bangle that's going to be, we don't want to ever do anything that's too heavy to be uncomfortable. So it's a hollowed out bangle, but you've got this great rope texture, which is obviously requires more gold than, let's say, a flat bangle. A lot of times when we say the word bangle, we think of those flat bangles that just have very little as far as gold. But when you have these beautiful kind of the rope design, and you see this twisted pattern and you get this great, it's easy on, easy off. This is the hinge side, so that stays closed, but kind of opens and closes. This will be the side you open it up, and you know that because it's got that figure 8. Now you want to dial very early because we've had this once before. It completely sold out on its very first airing, and now we're bringing it to you again, but it's limited again. So we've got everything we have out of Italy. I love that it's 14, but I keep checking that. I keep looking and I keep checking because it's got the buttery richness color that we usually see out of 18 karat gold. And again, it is made in Italy, so we love that too. And there's a stamp somewhere. I'll try to show it to you. So here we go. And let me show you how easy this is. So once the figure 8 is undone, let me show you again. That's the smooth hinge that, you know, oh, there's the little, hold on, let's show you right here. I think you can see it right in here. This is that plaque right inside that's going to show you, that's where it's going to be inscribed. So you've got your hallmarks in there, and that's going to be where that's located. And that's, of course, the interior. And then we've got, again, this open style where it comes together. These end caps come together perfectly. And then you've got just the figure 8, which I didn't bother with fastening it. But let's show you how easy this is. So this is a bangle that opens up from that side. So let me show you here so you can see that's how it opens. So it's very simple because you don't need to even expand it all that much because you're just going to go right in on the side of your wrist, just like so, and pop it on. And then it finds itself, it's closed, and then you're gonna, just for that extra security, you're gonna lock that figure 8 into place, and then you're good to go. So Italian made, really well done. Yellow gold only, it's all I have. This is what, you know, the Italians love their yellow gold. I'm with them on that. And then again, average size. So if you wear anything between a 6, basically 6.5, 6 3/4, 7, 7 1/4, 7.5, you're good to go here. But that again is how it opens up, and then you'll flip your figure 8 when you are ready to leave. You flip that figure 8, you fasten that, you're good to go. But that's just what makes it so easy, is that there's not a lot of muss or fuss with it. There's not a lot of clasp you're dealing with. It's just really about putting it right over the wrist and kind of it finding itself. So it's a special piece. It's easy to wear. It's great, classic. I mean, you could be wearing this, could have been wearing it decades ago. And I think it's fair to say you could be wearing this decades from now, and that means future generations will wear it. I mean, this is gold. Gold is, I know they say diamonds are forever, but so is gold, right? Gold is really not going anywhere. It's become more precious than ever when we see higher prices on gold. I really cannot say enough about this bangle and the feel of it. It's comfortable, and I think we did it for $14.99. Was it $9.99? Well, here's what we're going to do. With limited as we are, and our last call on this bangle can't get it again, it's an endeavor. I mean, this is something, if you remember when it debuted, you know it was some time ago. So you know it's really difficult, obviously, to bring things in. They have to make it in Italy. We have to put in the order. They have to, you know how they work. I mean, I've spent a lot of time around different, whether it's Italian cars, whether it's Italian clothing. I mean, they They do appreciate that dolce vita, you know, and the sweetness of, you know, again, taking their time. And a lot of times when you're dealing with workmanship that is this really, you know, steeped in tradition, it's also a little bit lengthy. You're waiting a little bit. It takes a lot of patience, and it's really important, but the look, it turns out beautifully, and that's what we love, is we can all admire that Italian craftsmanship that we so know the world over as being the leaders in some of the best in gold designs. But this is not even $9.99. It's giftable. Here we are already over that midway point of November, when I think now it's like even procrastinators like myself are probably starting to think about getting into holiday mode, getting into gear, right? And if you're thinking about just maybe that's how you're going to look at that holiday party and that gathering and that get together, or maybe it's actually going to be something you're going to gift and something you're going to wow somebody with when you do gift it. Well, here's the way to do it. And nobody needs to know your TVON secret and your secret in to Italian gold pieces that are just blowout pricing. It's like we're going back into a different gold era altogether with the price we're about to do, but limited. So our operatives will let us know. I wouldn't blame you if you get 2 or 3 and get one for yourself and one for a gift and one for another gift, or maybe you want to get another one because you already have one and you want to stack them together. That'd be beautiful as well. But all mirror finished, rope texture all the way around. I love that there's no inside really. It's not like an under gallery. It's just all the rope texture all the way around. It's not even $9.99. Take a look. We've only got a couple to go around. That's it. Back by your demand. And you know what? It's not even going to be $899. Come on in on the early side. Cannot keep these in stock. That was the case the first time. I'd be very surprised if they stick around this time. And they're not even $888 or $799 or $777. For a beautiful gold piece. We're talking about gold all the way through here, but hollow in its design, but solid gold for the materials used. There's no silicone, there's no plating, there's none of that. It's all gonna be, you know what, we'll make it easy, $699 for the very first callers, and that's for what we have here only. That's all. And then we'll show it to you on the wrist again so you can see the size, because it's got a really nice presence to it. It looks beautiful, and it has so much of that wow factor of all that mirror finishing. And again, for those of you that, you know, admire, I know I get more requests for just solid gold pieces like the signet ring, but you know, you're looking for gold bands and you're looking for the croissant rings and you're looking for all those classic styles that we don't get to bring all that often. Here's the bangle that gets you an under $700 deal. And it's incredible. And then we've got, again, okay, get ready. We're going to show you a big Tanzanite coming up. Last call, 60 seconds. That's all we have. I mean, we've already got a couple gone. Very, very popular. The phone lines are just starting to get a little bit busy here, because I think you're starting to see that price here at home and realizing I can't beat that anywhere else I go. And look at how pretty. And if you want to stack it up with a diamond tennis bracelet, another bangle, put it next to your favorite gold watch, whatever it is, this has a status look about it, no doubt about it. And look at this, easy, just spring hinge, opens up, you just wiggle your wrist out of it and you are good to go, and you put it on. It kind of like, it's almost like it puts on itself because it's so easy. Just finds that end cap, clasps together, and then you're just going to lock it so that you're sure it's not going anywhere. Kevin's got one. Virginia, do you have one as well? All right, so one there, and one here. All right, so another. 3 more just went out the door. We've only got a couple left. So 15 seconds remaining. Try it out. You will love it. I'm a big fan of solid gold pieces. I hope you are too. But if you're realizing I don't see it much anymore, that is because most people, even the people that used to do a lot of gold, on TV I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, the people that used to do gold for, you know, 24-hour segments, like literally once a month you'd have a big gold event. I mean, have you noticed there's nothing out there anymore? And that's because their prices on pieces like this, bracelets and bangles, classics, and even basics like stud earrings and rings have, they're not even doing it because they're just ashamed at, you know, what they'd have to ask and price them at. So we've just got this great value, and it's true to value what we do in all of our color and our diamonds, but just bringing you those essential concepts in great designer pieces that are really must-haves. So that is what I would recommend, and $6.99 final seconds, and we'll see. Jalen, did you get a bangle too? All right, so we've got another bangle going out, and I think also diamond rings still going out as well from that diamond wheel we brought you. So make sure you holler at us if you like any of those. Yeah. How wide? Like okay, so it fits an average wrist. So if they wear a 6.5 to 7.5, anywhere in between, but if you're talking about the actual inner length, 2.5 inches. 2.5 is usually what we see on an oval bangle that is average. So I just measured it basically side to side at that longest point on the internal there. It's going to be 2.5 inches. So side to side. And then again, opens right up. It's oval in shape because again, our wrists are more oval. They're not really round. Round bangles are usually like a slip-on style where they have to, make it bigger and then it goes over the knuckle and the hand, but then it's usually too big when it's on. So it makes more sense to have, yes, the mechanism and the hinge and the opening, but then, at least it's fitting properly, right? And it's not just that style you're forcing on over the hand. So that's going to be $6.99. And Tony, you've got one as well? No. Okay, so we've got one left here. One left, and we got backed up calls. So bear with us, and we'll get you in. Who was shopping with you, Kevin? He's back on the phone. All right. So final call. Looks like I think we've got one left. So let's move along. We've got I'm really excited about this Tanzanite that's coming up here because we don't see this size enough. And that's because we're not holding back. We just don't have this size very often. And yet it's what a lot of people are looking for an everyday wearable size. 8828 is coming up. Call me on the last Italian bangle. Got to grab that if you love it. I am so loving that bangle. I will still get the last one if it's here because, I love my gold. I live in my gold. Love it. Such a good look. And this is 8828. Let's come back on in from a bangle to a ring and take a look at our beautiful, that's brand new today. And what a unique cut. We haven't seen many of the cushion cuts lately. Have you noticed? It is so pristine and bright and neon. This is one of our more, we don't see a lot of these sizes, which is why so many people are always asking, because if you tune in, you see a lot of 8, 10, 12, even up to like 35 and 38 karat stones, but we have not had much in the way of a 3 carat to 4 carat. 4 carat's about where they start, then they go, up from there. This is a 349. Now, I'm not saying that's a small size, but it's definitely not the norm of what we bring. And I think that's why we get a lot of requests. Might you ever have anything like this? And I think for a lot of people who want to wear a Tanzanite, you want the best quality, but you're not looking for that cocktail ring to wear for the daily activities. Well, this is still giving you size, certainly the color that is the best in the world, truly and literally, but it's also 20 points in diamonds. So we even kept that a little bit more on the simple side. Again, simple, but not unimportant because you're getting a bigger diamond on either side. You see that? I always call this the hourglass because it looks like the sides there where the diamonds are accentuating it. It looks like an hourglass shape, but you have the bigger stones in the middle and then they taper off to the sides, and then the entire band on each side is also like a slightly concave kind of look. Now you can do white, yellow, or rose. It's a size we have needed desperately in our collection. And this is it. And we are going to do something wow and really, really create a major frenzy here because look at this on the hand. Just glides onto the hand. I love the feel of having the little dips in the gold on the sides. Yellow, white, or rose, completely up to you. But this is going to be a really interesting moment. Look at this light effect that's going through the stone. You see the reds even from a distance away. You can see all those reds. You see the vibrant, bright blues, the purples, that intense color you get. And you know what? It's not going to be $49.99. I'm going to do a first hour auction. Let's see who's out there. We're going to get rid of $49.99 and we're not even going to start at $4,000 or $35,000 or $3,000 or $25,000 or even $2,000. And look at, I'm amazed. Look at I'm just mesmerized by the kind of color you're getting in that stone. It is just, you know what it is? It reminds me of, I've said this on a couple of stones before, where when you look at the stone internally, it almost looks like there is a polishing internally. We know that stones are typically polished on the outside, but it looks like as if the inside, where all the faceting is done, the facet pattern, it looks like it's polished on the inside. It's crisp, it's bright, it's clean, it's showing you all of these, look at that, there it is. That's what you were seeing when it was on my hand and we had it directly facing your eye. Look at that, and now you see the up close of all this crazy light. How about $1,500 to start? And by the way, I think a $25 increment, considering it's still the first hour, I think a $25 increment would be more than appropriate, just to make sure that we can welcome people into the auction, keep you involved, keep you participating. Look at that shine though. That's what I'm talking about. Very crisp, clean, bright facets. You see, it's like you can sit here and count the individual facets on this $349. And you know, I have no open at $1,500, and I know it's the first hour, so those are sometimes kind of a trickier time to do an auction when people are still kind of arriving to the show. But you know what? If we can make this a little bit better And if that makes it interesting and that helps it get out the door, then so be it. Let's do it. I'm not even going to do $1,500 or 14 or 13 or 12 or 11. We're going to start at $1,000. 1,000. And $25 increments only, so you don't have to worry about that. If you're not the first bidder in, that's okay too, because it's not like we're going to go up in leaps and bounds on the increments. $1,000 on a 349 in that gorgeous color, cutting, everything that has, the diamonds, which are perfect around. I'm just making sure I gave you a diamond weight, 20 points. Any gold you need, $1,000 to get this started. Wow. Let's take a look. 60 seconds. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. They're all the way out. The reds go all the way. They extend all the way out to the very outside facets. It's something I've always admired about certain stones that have that really exquisite cutting, how they're able to do that and give you that red all the way out to the outer edges. Let's see. We've got, hold on, we're verifying, I think we're verifying an open here. We've got 42 seconds to get, oh, like, wait a minute. I think we might have it. Look at the reds. Ooh la la. Look at this. Bright blues and reds. Jumping off those facets. Yes, yes, yes. So we've got the open at 1,000, right? All right. We've got it. What do we think of this? Whew. Well, you know what? Is that going to be it? We got it. We got the open, and that's it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, should we clock it? I mean, what are you going to do? Should we just say done? I mean, we got a ways to go, but $49.99, $1,000, looking for $10.25. Let's give it a clock. We'll give it a 2-minute clock. And then when it's gone, it's gone. You ready? This is not supposed to be happening, but it's always good. I'm kind of doing a little experimentation here to see what's going on in the first hour so we can kind of set the plan for the show here. We have $1,000 and it's in danger of selling at $1,000. It's only dangerous if you're up here hosting a show. It's not so dangerous if you're out there shopping the show. We're going to give it 2 minutes and let's do it. Take a look and I'll try it on again for you as well. But that is really, really special. Joyce? She's got the loud phone. All right, we're verifying a minute. 49 left. Hi, Ping. Okay. Hi, Ping. I didn't see you yet. How are you? Okay. Just okay? Oh, okay. All right, let's try it on again. See what you think. We've got, basically, guys, we've got 85 seconds to get you in. And if you're not dialing, why not? At this point, I would really say, that stone at well, we're looking for 1025. We do have the open at 1,000. We're looking for 1025 or more. But this is really, 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 really important and rare. And oh my goodness, can't believe we don't have like 15 bidders. But we don't. So here we go. Here's our last call. We're now approaching a minute mark. 1 minute to get you in. This is why you call. This is why you dial. This is what it's all about. And to think where we are, even on right now on a per carat level, it is frightening to see a stone that's that good, and you've got 3.5 carats. Remember, it's $349. So this would be officially our lowest price per carat we've ever done, because I just did the math. If we stay, well, if we're at 1,000 right now, and we are, so that's $286 a carat. That's not supposed to happen. That's not. Is there any place else that you can find even regular block C material that's light lavender for $286 a carat? No, there is not. I've not seen it. And that's for a much lesser quality. We're bringing you top quality, and here it is, and we have 13 seconds now to get you in, and we're at $1,000. Now, that's just wrong. This shouldn't be happening, but it is. So here we go. This is why I got to stop with these first hour auctions. I got to stop with these. This is just not working. It happened last night to me. It happened last night. Now here we go again. Final call. Do we have 1025, 1050? Maybe somebody wants to go 1500? No? Okay, hang on. 1025, 1050? What do we have? What do we have? Let me know. Because apparently I'm selling it too cheap. I have to. I have to. If I can't, I don't know. Maybe I should have just left it at $49.99. But here we are. Final call, that's it, you got it? 1025? Tell me, you got it? I don't want to let that one go. I'm just waiting for somebody to scream, 2,500, at least we could get half of our price, maybe? That would be lovely. Phone issues? All right. All right, you got it, it's sold. All right, that's what I don't know. This is just a auction gone awry. That's all that is. Thank you so much, enjoy it. I'm gonna flash this because we had the gents. Now we gotta show, we gotta show the ladies. Although that's not just a 2 carat, that's a 2 carat 18. Very, very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. That is a good one. Should I zoom back? Looks like I'm still cutting off a few diamonds there. It's 6205. It's a 218. We even did this in 18 karat gold. Yep, two-tone, yellow, white, gold together. 218 oval. Then you have big diamonds. Look what we did. Starts with the halo. That's 83 points, but then you get those 2 huge pear shapes in weight. You're getting 36 points in pear shapes as well. There's one, there's the other, and there's your finishing. All through the inside, white and yellow gold together. $29,999 right here on my bag. We're going to change that up a bit, and this is not just a 2 carat. This is considered that bigger size category altogether because we can't just look at it and, you can't just round down when it comes to diamonds, especially fancy colors in diamonds. You can't just round it down and say, oh, that's a 2 carat. It's not priced as they are. It doesn't wholesale as they are. Every point does count in diamonds. That's really important to keep in mind. You've got a beauty here. And yet, all that diamond weight, well, taking you well over a carat. And you know what? It also happens to be one of our best and brightest in that color. Look at that precise color, that beautiful, vibrant, bold, truly perfect. That's exactly what you want a yellow diamond to be. It's just, there's nothing light about it, nothing like where you're really struggling to find the yellow color because it's so light. This has that amazing, amazing look to it. The gents ring is here at 202. Here's the ladies piece, which is 218. Here's what it looks like on the hand. That looks nice and large too. And it is, 218, big stone. Not gonna be $29,000. Well, since we're blowing out yellow diamonds, and this is my second one here already in our first hour of our Thursday, let's make it a lot more interesting than even 20,000 or 15,000 or even. It's not gonna be 15. 218, one of our larger ones, and this to me makes it. The fact that they're so many times you just see the halo. Wow, that's got some spark to it as well. My goodness, it was blinding. Apologize if I blinded anybody at home who was, staring at the TV too close. Look at this stone. But it's the diamond pear shapes for me that go along the outside. Think about that for a second. Try to visualize what it would be if the diamonds, the big ones on the sides, weren't there. And it would look a little bit more, still pretty, still classic, but it would look a little bit less important. The fact that you have a big pear shape on each side and it's extending the ring out so it goes really side to side on the hand, that's so important the way that's done. And it creates a whole different look than if you left that band blank. It just really upgrades your style overall here. And that's an important yellow diamond. We don't have anything else hanging out in that 2 to 2.5 carat range. This is it. And it's not 15, and it's not 14, and it's not 13. And it's not even $12,000. Very few yellow diamonds left in this size. And with holidays fast approaching, I wouldn't be surprised if by the time we get into mid-December, when everyone's really starting to concentrate on holiday gifting, I wouldn't be surprised if we're telling people turning them away because we don't have anything else in the 2 carat diamond category. Here's the way to get it. Get it now. The value is here. It's not even $12,000 or $11,000 or $10,000 for a 218. That'll be $99.99 first caller on that one. The big 218 with all the extras. and all the fabulous bigger diamonds individually, especially those pear shapes. And don't forget there's a gent style here as well if you want that one. We did show it earlier. If you need to see it again, let me know. But to get 36 points, plus remember it's the 83 and you got to put that together. So that's really important in specialty. So let me know if you like that one because we had to bring that out early. You know there's going to be a lot of people talking about a yellow diamond that's priced that way, and you just don't see it anywhere else. We are the leader. We are the leader. And to get a carat 19 in diamonds, but that's your white diamond weight, you got to add that together with the 218, and that means overall you're getting 337 in diamonds in one ring, and all of that for $99.99. So a huge value there. Big congrats if you get it. And then we are going to show you, got something else special coming up top of the hour. And don't forget that demantoid is only about 35 minutes away. So you don't have long to wait on that spectacular carat 59 Russian demantoid we're going to bring you. More wheels are on the way. Bangles are on the way with diamonds. We have diamond bangles too. We have that classic rope bangle, but we also have a diamond bangle. I have one yellow diamond bangle also here. So a lot to get to. That is always the case. We always have a lot to show you. And then, of course, can bring out your requests when you need them. So never hesitate to let us know what those might be. Okay. So next up, I'm going to show you this quick, let's show you this kunzite really quickly because it's a pretty stone. That would be $99.99. Yellow diamond dreams are made of that ring right there. But it's the ring, but it's the value. That's the thing we're bringing to you all together here. It's nice. We can all fantasize about owning really big, important, fancy diamonds out there. But when they're millions of dollars, it's not always a reality. When you're able to do what we do, take $1 million rings and make them $110,000. And here it is one more time on the inside and on the hand. Wow, this double vaulted undergallery we love. This beautiful, look at how bright. There's nothing, oh, by the way, it's VS. That's the other thing, I don't know if I mentioned that. It's a VS yellow diamond. So you get that too. And I think you can tell when we're this up close, you don't see an inclusion at all. Here it is on the hand. Wow, what a ring. What a ring. $99.99, first caller. All right, so let's move on to a kunzite. We're going to show you this one here. It's item number 8826. Here is very large stone. Look at that pretty color. Sometimes we see these, this is like a right off of Roval. You've got that little bit, it's not that really elongated oval. You see how it's really wide while it's tall, so it's also got that kind of Roval look. 8826 on a 1024 kunzite with 22 points in diamonds. And we have one only, and you can change that gold. We tend to like our kunzites in the white gold. But again, that's always kind of the thought process because most kunzites have so little to no color. Ours are strong enough where if you were a yellow gold lover, it would be fine in the yellow gold or the rose gold as well if you want to go that direction. But $29.99 ring. We'll do a quick little, update blowout price on a brand new idea tonight. And it's not even $29.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. We only have this one, and yet it's got a good size. I mean, you can see there from a distance how impressive that stone is, how bright and colorful and clean, and this is what we like to see. When you start to see lavenders or electric blues, vibrant kinds of neons, that's your best kunzite in the world, and we'll bring it down for you. Not even half of this price. It is not $1,500 as we look at it one more time here. It's not even $15, $14. We'll just blow it out, $13.99. First caller on a 1024. Huge gem. Super impressive color too. And I love these diamonds because it may look to you like it's princess cuts and rounds and marquise, but it's actually all round diamonds, but each one is set in a different shaped housing around it. So you get this really unique, I mean, when you glance, it does look like you have all these fancy cuts and diamonds. Big emeralds here in a round. Oh, I love this emerald. You know what we had yesterday? We had the necklace with the round emerald. You might remember it. Maybe you picked it up. I have a ring to go with it today. That's probably worth showing. Let me know who's got the kunzite. A lot of calls coming in. We'll see who's got it. There is only one. Don't have a lot of the big stones here anymore. Wow, you want to see a good looking opal? Just when you think opals don't give you color. They should, but most don't. Look at this opal. Okay, that's a pretty good black opal out of Australia's Lightning Ridge. So that's here. I'm going to show you this emerald because the emerald necklace we had last night was quite popular. And tonight we bring you the match. Obviously it's a bigger stone, but it is the match to that gorgeous necklace we had with the round emerald stone. Well, here's the ring. And maybe you picked it up, Maybe you want to see if we have one left for you. That necklace was amazing, but this one, it's actually item number 8351. It's a carat 26 on this stone, which of course, emeralds do look bigger than they weigh. Always, they always do, so you're going to see that on the hand, and then you can evaluate the look. But you're getting a carat 03 in diamonds. It's this swirling wraparound design, still with that halo, but then the outer limits are really bringing you that extra kind of flowery design. It's really specialty, and it's in white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. If you want to do rose, you can, but here's what I would recommend. I'd recommend leaving it as it is. You still, even if you wear a lot of white gold or platinum or sterling or what have you, any white metal, this still, when you see it on the hand, you don't see the gold. What you see is the glow of that emerald. You see the magnificent way the diamonds, a carat 03 worth, wraps around and delivers this drama to the piece. It's time to blow it out. It just is. Time to make this yours. It's a first caller scenario. It's only one. Rounds are super rare. I had a $59.99 price tag. It's going lower. Look at the glow. From a distance, look at how this is looking like it's a green diamond. It's like you can see every facet. Yes. Oh, really? Who got it? Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Thank you for joining us tonight. She got one of those bypass rings. I love that ring too. Okay. Well, how about we make this a little better discount since the top of the hour is seconds away? I'll blow this out right now. Just send it on out of here. We'll make it $2,499. Big discount, over 50% off, well over 50% off. And that will get it a great home. And choose the white, the yellow, or the rose. And then let me know if anybody took that kunzite. And then we are going to talk top of the hour. We are just a half an hour away now from that spectacular Russian demantoid. It's not just the demantoid that's spectacular. It's the deal that I'm going to offer as well. It's all working together. And as we are here at the top of the hour, we want to welcome everybody to the show. Hope you'll consider that piece. Now, I do have emerald earrings, so we can kind of complete the suite here over the course of 48 hours. Welcome to our show. This is Thursday night at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair, and we are so excited to have 2 more hours with you tonight, bringing you a lot of great values. I do have a neon apatite. We don't see that very often. Neon apatite in a ring. It gives you that true, like, Pata Eva Windex blue. Also have princess cuts in a 2-row band. And then also, we're going to bring you that demantoid. It's like countdown time, 29 minutes till that Russian demantoid comes out. It's the carat 59. Previewed it in the first hour. If you didn't see it, stick around. It's really good. But it's time for earrings. Emeralds, we just had in the ring, had the necklace yesterday. Let's show you the match. This is wild. Look at this earring. It's so pretty to see because, wow, this is really unique. We saw a round yesterday in the necklace. Now we're going to even upgrade here, and we're going to show you Asher cut emeralds in almost like a hoop. It looks like a round hoop, but it's a lever back style. It's item number 8882. Oh, those are really attractive earrings. And you're getting 50 points in the Asher cuts. Remember, still, even in smaller stones, they're always going to look bigger than they weigh. So make sure you wait and see them on to really get a sense of the size. But you get 50 points in the Asher cut emeralds. They're out of Colombia. You also have 8 points in diamonds, but notice there are only 4 stones. So they're all going to be, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. They're all 2-pointers, which is why you have a lot of presence. But it's so pretty to see when you see them on, because actually, let me show you up right here. This is how they're going to look when you see them here. You're going to get a much better idea. That looks very high-end. I mean, I'm going to not name names, but there are a couple designers that are top of mind right now that I'm thinking of that create concepts like this with this almost like floating style where you see the stones set in a line where they're, you know, in that backdrop of gold. Really, look at this too. It's a seamless lever back. So this is going to flip down, and then you have your opening here where it's going to be that kind of elongated shepherd's hook style. So it's really easy. You thread that through the ear, then you pop up your lever back, and you are locked into place. You're good to go. And wait till you see them on. They're really pretty. And just that, I mean, the fact that the emerald, I said this yesterday about the necklace, it doesn't need to be a huge stone when it's a really, really exquisite quality. And emeralds have that kind of property where they give you a really enticing glow. It's hard not to look at an emerald when it's a really good stone and it's showing off what this gem is all about. It's really, it draws you in. It's hard not to look at. You almost like feel the presence of an emerald that's really, really well done. Let me show you from a distance what they look like on, just to give you an idea of just the concept here, how they almost float here. And you see there's almost like that bar design. I mean, you can't even tell, is it a hoop? Is it a wraparound design? It's hard to even get a sense of how it's created because you're seeing really it's all about the stones floating there within that, you know, that vertical drop on that earring. Plus you have the glow of that stone, the asher cut being set at an angle like it is, which is really impressive. So it really stands out. We'll go back up close. You're getting white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and they're super affordable. That's the best part of all, is for a very high-end look, you're getting a super affordable price tag that we want to make, again, available to as many people as possible. Emeralds are like almost impossible to match. So to have all of this done like so, and to get rare cuts and bigger diamonds and your choice of gold and all that lever back, it makes it so really easy to, if you want to gift, if you want to treat yourself, whatever it is. But they're so not going to be $9.99. That's our starting point. You know that's going to be good if we get to start at a price tag like $9.99 and then just keep on going and make it so much more affordable than that to try and get these at home. And remember, if you got the necklace, these would coordinate with it. If you are thinking about that ring we just had with the round, they'll all coordinate together. They all look great. But this is not going to be $9.99, $8.99, or $799. There are values, and then there are superstars. And I think this really falls into that latter category where just to get a stone like this, to get emeralds that match, to get not just any emerald, this is not regular material. This is that finest quality out there, being that Colombian mine. And it's not even $777 for the pair. Choose your gold, get your favorite, but do it quickly because here again, crazy limited. Go ahead. We got callers dialing in already, no surprise. We could sell them out at $777, but I'm never about giving you the value that's going to make sure they go out the door. It's better than that. It's about giving you the value that's going to truly make it the best possible price. And we don't stop where we know we can sell it. That's not our concept. That's not our idea. That's not what we're here to do. We are here to bring you the literal best value. So if they go at $777, great. But who doesn't want to save even more? And if we can save you more, we're going to save you more. And this pair, $699, gets them to you. That's how you try, which is really, it's tough to find emerald earrings out there. Where do you find them? Matching them. If you're looking at lab-grown stones, that's one thing. But when you're talking about natural stones, it's really tough. You're dealing with not just color, not just cut, not just size. You're dealing with the clarity. And that's, you know, we're not going to bring you dirty stones. That's not our style. So you have to have that really beautiful, bright, clean material. That's what this is. $699. Let me know if you'd like one. Very limited quantity, and they are already on their way. So it's going to be a really quick sellout on an earring like that because you don't see many $699 earrings. Thank you. So here's what we're going to do. $699, final 60, and then we're moving on. We got wheels, we got diamonds, big diamonds coming up. And just now, 23 minutes until we bring out that Russian demantoid, and we're going to do something crazy for you. New cross pendant is here also. We have a brand new cross style. Got a black diamond that's really neat, a very large 6-carat stone. You've got a pair too. All right, another pair going out, another pair. Virginia, you've got a pair as well, looks like. Earrings, earrings, and earrings. All right, just keeping track. One more big stone too in emeralds. I've got a 214 pear shape. Just putting that out there. A 214 that looks like this. So we got a lot of good emeralds. Pear shape, round, or asher cuts in the earrings. You decide. Okay, coming up, let's go. We got more to show you. And then we are looking, well, this is the hoop that I love. And we had to bring these down because they've been here. And we love a good hoop, and while we're looking at hoops and kind of an emerald style hoop, we've got diamonds, diamonds, and more diamonds here with pave in a rounded off shape. So you get this beautiful, almost like an oval. It's an oval overall, but it's got a very rounded front to it. So this is really beautiful and unique. If you like a lot of pave, I adore my first pair of hoops I ever customized and built for myself many, many years ago is, you know what, it's still I think it's still the hoop that I wear. A lot of people ask me about them. They're in my profile picture that's online, and it's the hoop that I'm always wearing. And it's really, it's this concept. It's the pave. And the pave is just something that has that glitter factor that everyone tends to love. If you love diamonds anyways and you love the way they sparkle, this is the way to get the most of that. It's item number 6889, and one more hoop here for the road because I thought 177 in diamonds we don't get to see very often. It's just a beautiful way to do it. It's actually 3 rows, but they're really, again, that design, how it just wraps. You end up seeing so much diamond play from all the angles. So profile and from the front, you see always diamonds, and they just glitter because they're rounding off that front. But then you see the back, I'll show you, is still going to also be that kind of rounded design in the back. So it's going to be, I mean, technically, they're reversible too. And then you see how that's done from the profile. You can see there's quite a bit of gold. They have a snap enclosure. This is a really good hinge at the base. You can have the white, the yellow, or the rose, but just don't see a lot of pave. Let me give you some measurements here on our, I know they're up there, but sometimes it helps to see it visually in all the ways that you like to see earrings. But here's the look lengthwise, and there you can see it's a 1-inch drop, and then of course that's going to be 3/4 inch from the side to the side. So there's that oval concept. This is what they look like from the back. Here's the side profile, and just a really easy little click enclosure. That's all you do. So all you do is just push it together. That's all you have to do. And when you do that, you'll hear it click. There's a very strong click that you will hear the second you put it on. If you don't hear that, it's not locked. If you do, you're good to go. It is locked into place and ready. And yet, they've been here, but they weren't necessarily the one everybody wanted, because when they first debuted, they were here at $39.99, and everyone said, what? We're used to seeing single rows. We're used to seeing prong set. Pave is a little more complex. These have a lot of gold weight all the round. So this became a little bit more of that, okay, put it aside and we'll see what we can do once upon a time. This is that chance where we're discounting them tonight, giving you that better value. Here's what they look like from a distance, just so you can see them here. Just really get an appreciation for the pave and how they're gonna do that subtle little wrap design where you see from the side to the side, and then you can see the inside is all mirror finished, so you're getting another look there. I've got just a couple pairs to go around. Pave earrings, still all of our VS diamonds we love. Let's go back to our wheel, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Instead of that 39 or 29 or 19, because we're at that halfway point right now, we're going to go even lower than that. And instead of even $19.99, white, yellow, rose, if you ask me, a 1-inch style is a classic. That's going to be a work for just about everybody, kind of size, kind of length. It is not even $19.99. We have stacked all of those carat 77 right up front, so you're never missing the diamond weight. You know, there's nothing stuck in the back, nothing in the inside, so that everything that you paid for, everyone sees. And that's what, you know, how a lot of us like it. And instead of even $19.99, now we're going lower than that, but there's so much workmanship, so much quality here, and we're going to make them better than $19.18 or $17.99. This is one of those values. If pave is your thing, if you have a pave band you love, if you have pave in different rings, if that's a look you see, we see it all the time. This could be that coordinating piece that brings it all together, a kind of a unique concept in hoops because of that rounded shape. And we're going to do them for better than $17.77 as well. We're going to blow them out right now. It's our last call on these hoops. They are icons. Grab them if you love them, because they're only $16.99 tonight. And that's a huge discount on an earring that, well, should never be, because you know there's more workmanship when you set this. What we typically see in our inside out and our other hoops are usually prong set. And that's a little more straightforward, but pave, you're getting obviously adding to that diamond weight, and that there is that triple row. You wrap them along the sides, but yet they're still seamless, so it's not like a separate row. Pave, if it's done and done to perfection, it really has to look very seamless. That's what you have here. And for $16.99, they're yours. And we all love diamond hoops, and we see them a lot, but it's nice to bring you the one that we don't get to see. And that's why it's out here tonight and at a discount. And we are now just about, oh gosh, we're about 15 short minutes away from that demantoid coming out. I'm really excited about that. We also have a pink diamond. Well, how about this on a discount? You know what this pink diamond is? The most exquisite setting we have. And I'm going to show you why. Call me on the hoops. Here's the pink diamond. It's a big pink diamond, but it's what's happening around it that is so important. Item number here is 8450. Oh my goodness. GIA certified oval stone. It is 41 points, but we have to take a moment. I know we got to really focus on that pink diamond, but in this case, there also happens to be 202 of heart-shaped VS white diamonds going around it. And then if you look right between the heart shapes, we didn't want there to be this gap. So what we did was we filled in the points of the heart shape there with round brilliance. That's an extra 14 points. So you are getting 216 in diamonds, white diamonds, 41 point center, GIA certified, VS1. The reason this has not been here very much on the air, out to play, it's a very expensive ring. We went all out. And that should tell you something about the pink diamond itself. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't go all out on big diamonds and putting in heart shapes of that many if it was an important center. This comes with a cert. We're going to show you that. I cannot believe we're looking at yet again a sizable diamond, a sizable natural fancy pink, but it's a VS stone. And it's a VS1 no less, not a VS2, but a VS1. There's a difference there. You've got a high-end collector stone here, the beautiful pink color that is just a classic. 202 in diamonds, the heart shapes. How many are there? Not many. So we're going to break it down, talk about what each and every one of those heart shapes means. Maybe that's going to be the special little extra. We've shown you a number of pink diamonds here, but usually it's still going to be, no matter how big the pink diamond is, it's still going to have round brilliance on the sides. Whether it's a halo, whether it's a bridge, whatever it is. This, extra, extra, extra status. Take a look. We'll talk about these heart shapes because look at how many there are. 2, 4, 6, 8. Only. So yeah, that breaks down to some mighty large individual diamonds. And the reason I'm bringing this out tonight, the last time, and you might remember this because it's a pretty, I would say, recognizable, well-known ring. I mean, there's nothing else we have like it. Kid you not, $35,669 where it started. And then let's listen to this. It went down to $19,999. Not even sure if that happened on the air or if it just happened behind the scenes, but 20 grand was what you spent, or would have had to spend. $19,999. But consider this. Those white diamonds are over a quarter carat a piece, the heart shapes. You've got the additional 14 points. The center stone, well, I'm sure you're anxious to see the cert because we don't see many certs on big pink diamonds that say the letters VS. This one does. Here it is, oval modified brilliant, your measurement, your 41 point, faint pink, VS1, no fluorescence, a GIA inscribed stone, and this is why it garners a VS1 clarity grading. That's the front, that's the back. And there's hardly anything to show you. That's cool. So that cert's coming with it. And we're going to show you what we can do on a value that's going to take it lower than even $19,999. It's not just the pink that matters here. It's the way it's set. You can't ignore those white diamonds that are happening around it. They're too important. Quarter carat heart-shaped stones. Amazing. Here's the finishing on the inside. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And if you're one of our collectors, or you'd like to be, here's your chance. Because that ring, wow. And it doesn't even read necessarily as heart shapes. You might be the only, I mean, it just looks like big, big, big diamonds all the way around it. You might be the only one that knows that those are 8 individual heart-shaped stones, and that's okay too. But here's what we've got. Instead of 19,000, instead of 10,000, wow, already that there's a value. We're going to take it even lower than that, and for the first time ever, it's below $10,000. It's not staying there. $99.99 is one thing. To go even lower than that, remarkable. Do not wait. It's not even $99 or $89.99. How is this happening? It's not even $88.88. This would be the one to own. That pink diamond has been given the red carpet treatment, and that's what we're so excited about here. It's not even $88.88 or $8,500. It just continues to drop and drop and drop to a level you would never even imagine for a stone like this, for the diamonds on the sides, everything working together to bring you one of our most specialty elite rings we do. And it's not even $85, $84, $83, $82. It's not $8,000. This is our lowest price ever on a major 216 total weight in your white diamonds. Add that 41 points to it. You are looking at something important beyond, and we're going to get you the 257 that everything is all together for less than $8,000. It is $79.99. There's only that one. It's our first caller scenario, and you get the VS1 cert with it as well from who else? The GIA. So this is the big value in pink. Look at those huge white diamonds. Look at this, every one of them a heart-shaped stone. Take a really good look at how that halo is created around this stone. Look at each and every spectacular diamond you have. And for $79.99, it's all yours. I'm going to come in a little bit closer so you can really see. It's going to be that center point of the heart shape, that point towards the middle, towards the halo, and then you see that extension and the way they're put together. And then just again, the additional round brilliance here, just to make it a little bit more complete around that rose gold halo. What a gem, what a way to set it. And the cert comes with it as well. So enjoy it if you get it. Major piece. I know our collectors are out there always looking for these last of the last of our big pink diamonds, and you're looking at a good one here, and that is special. So $79.99, just had to bring that out for you. Excited about it, and ready to show you something else in sapphire. Plus, we are now only about 10 minutes away from that Russian demantoid. You can't go anywhere. That is truly one of the rare stones. I mean, I actually have more of the pink diamond material than I ever have huge Russian demantoids. We have more pink diamonds than we have 1 carat plus Russian demantoids, and by a long way. So it's important to see, check out what we're going to have. I had a couple of you that were asking to bring these back. This is our last call on this earring. I had them last night. They debuted, and we just have to bring it out again because some of you were anxious to maybe see them one more time because you missed it. This is item number 8989. We only have a couple of pairs. I have 1 pair in white gold left. And then actually, the unique thing is I've got 6 pairs in the yellow, which is a bit surprising. So we actually have, look at this, we've got the white gold, again, that's our last pair. And then we've got the rose gold is sold out, the white gold's down to 1, but we have a couple pairs in the yellow, and we want to bring these out. This is a great, I think they look like holiday ornaments. Maybe that's because it's November 17th, but they really are year-round because they're going to give you that spherical style in gold. These are also made in Italy. There's a spherical style, but they're diamond cut, and not always in that really basic diamond cutting either. There's almost like a wraparound twisted design to the diamond cutting as well. It's really attractive, and we had a lot of you asked to bring them back. They were $3.99. I went on a little pricing rampage, got you a better price. Here's where they come out tonight, and think gifting. If she's got a pierced ear, she can wear these earrings. Centered post, butterfly backing, solid gold. I mean, really, again, these diamond cut spherical studs that look so amazing. Here's the white gold from a distance, so you can check that out and see how that's the side. So it's going to have a little bit of depth to it. It's not just going to be sparkle from the front. If you see, if anybody's looking at your earring, they see that side profile, you're going to get that cutting all the way around and see what that does and all the sparkle that it creates. You're not spending $3.99 or $2.99. Nope. It's not even $250 for the pair. It is our very, very last call on these earrings. Wanted to bring them out just for our last chance here. And this is going to be less than $250 for gold earrings. In today's gold world, amazing. We're not going to do $249 or $239 or $229. You get a chance right now. Own them and get them quick, as quickly as you can, because they're going to be $199. That is last call because, again, there's that 1 pair in the white gold left, only a couple pairs in the yellow gold left, and it's $199. So we'll give those 60 seconds. I wanted to bring those out. It's our last call. We don't get to bring those again. It's what we have is what we have. I'm sorry that the rose gold is already sold out, and I'm sorry that we're so limited on the white gold at this point, but this is the way to get them right here. $199, that's a huge value. And I think great for gifting because, again, it's still, you're giving something like gold, but I don't think there's like an age or a certain style limit. There's just anybody could wear those, and I think really love them. And for $199, you can't beat that price tag. It's like that gold bangle, which I'll remind you, we may have that last gold bangle left too, which was the yellow gold twisted rope design bangle that was only $699. So let me make sure you see that one more time as well. And we'll show that to you because this is really the beautiful match here. And let me show you a yellow gold earring next to this bangle. I mean, these are my gold pieces tonight. And there's your sparkle. You can see the difference between a rope texture and then a sparkle diamond cut texture to this round stud. And that's going to be $199 for the earrings. And remember the bangle, I think we've got one left there at $699 for the yellow gold bangle. And this is yellow gold on the stud. We have white gold and yellow only. And then the bangle's only yellow, yeah. You've got, okay, so the white gold sold out then. Thank you so much. White gold is sold out. I'll take those away. And then we've got only now 5 pairs left in the yellow gold. I really made a mess of that, but at least you can see them move, which I think is really helpful when you do see them move, because then you really see all that gorgeous diamond cutting that's wrapping and swirling, and it's not just on the top. It's everywhere, all the way around. So white gold gone, 5 left in the yellow gold, and then we're going to be sold out of those too. I love the yellow. I mean, look at that. And that's the one that matches the bangle so well. So think about that together. 5 left. Sounds like we might be down to 4 left in the yellow gold stud. Last call, last call, 199. All right, demantoid time. Oh, we still have like, I'm so anxious to get to it. We still have 7 minutes to wait. Still a few more minutes till we get to that Russian demantoid, the carat 59, the big one. Oh my. And we have the yellow gold bangle, $6.99 on the bangle. So keep that in mind. Get the last bangle, get the yellow gold studs, and I think you've got the makings of a really pretty collection of everyday gold essentials. Very nice. Okay, so we're moving along. We've got, don't forget the 2 carat 02 yellow diamond gents ring. I have a quick black diamond deal because this one, massive. Biggest diamond weight I have in a ring, by far. We're going to bring you 7 carats in diamonds in one ring. 7 carats, one ring. And before you turn the channel because you're thinking it's going to be $25,000, well, let's show you what we've got. It's $6.99 technically. We have a start centerpiece there, a 6 carat black diamond. The white diamonds wrap and wrap and wrap around that. You have an incredibly important style here. It's 7552. It's the only one we have. Just going to make quick work of this because then it's getting towards demantoid time. This item number is 7552. It's our 6 carat with 99 points in white diamonds. So 699. That's your total diamond weight. How beautiful is this? Wait till you see it though on the hand, but look first, it's not flat. It's got this beautiful almost circular wraparound design. Now we had to kind of hollow this out because the truth be told, if that was solid and that was that deep in solid gold, it would be uncomfortable to wear. So we still give it the finishing. It sits beautifully on the hand. You'll see that. But then look at this wraparound design. Now, I warn you, it is a large ring. This one, very large. Huge diameter to this ring. I'll measure that. White, yellow, or rose gold I can do, so you're not stuck with one color of gold the way we like it. It's just whatever you want to do. You can see it's 7/8 of an inch diameter on the overall round piece here. It's a medallion. But usually when we think medallions, we think about the neckline. We think about it on a chain. This is the medallion ring. 7 carats in diamonds. What should it be? $7,000? I think so. $69.99? Yeah. It's not going to be. None of those prices apply. We're going to do this quickly, and then we're getting into our Russian demantoid. I can't wait. It's not 69, 59, 49, 39, 29. $29.99 under $3,000 for 7 carats in diamonds? But we're not stopping there either. You have got a moment here if you like the big rings. You want a cocktail ring. You want what does go with everything. I mean, black and white, spectator style right there. That is a classic forever. And yet you can put it on with color. If you like wear a lot of vibrant and bold colors, go ahead. But we know that that goes with absolutely everything. It's an iconic look. It's not even $29.99. It's not. We're going to keep going. And I will make 7 carats of diamonds. We'll do the impossible. And we've got a lot of gold to go with it. We can't just forget about the gold because when you're setting 7 carats in diamonds, you have to have a substantial platform of gold for it to sit atop. And you know what? It's not even going to be 29 or 28 or 27. We just need one caller who says, yep, big diamonds are my thing. But I have never seen big diamonds priced in this way. That's why you want to be on the phone lines ready to go because I've got one changing the gold, no problem. Not even 27 or 26 or 25 or $24.99 either. This is wild. I'm making this one the best diamond deal I think we have. Because I'm going to show you right now, if it's $24.99, and I may even go lower. Think about this, $24.99. $6.99 in diamonds. What is happening? This is not normal because that's like $350 a carat for diamonds. That's not what happens. That doesn't happen. That's not normal, and yet it's happening, except because it's still here, and we have now 2 minutes. And I know everyone's getting anxious for the Russian demantoid. It's coming out 2 minutes right after this one goes. This is not even $2,499. How? 7 carats in diamonds, white, yellow, or rose. In your favorite size, whatever that is. And if you're thinking the ring is pretty large, you're right, it is, but you can move it on over to a middle finger, an index finger. That would look amazing as well. It's not even $24.99. Take a look. This is, it's gonna go. Yeah, it's gonna go, you know that, because it can't stay here when you got diamonds discounted to this level. I'll make it $2,399. First caller only, good luck. Antonio, you had a question? Who got them? Linda. She got a white and a yellow, right? Very nice. Thank you, Linda, so much. Enjoy them. All right, coming up, $23.99, 60 seconds, all we need with that one. And the earrings, by the way, we still have the yellow gold left in the earrings, but only 4 pairs. I always thought the yellow gold would be the most popular. I really did, but still got the yellow gold. So now, after this 48-second clock disappears, we're going to bring you the Russian demantoid. I'm going to bring it out. Promise to make it on the early side so that, you know, everyone can see this, because I'm really proud of our ability to bring this to you, but more about the value we're going to offer. I showed it earlier. I previewed it on the air. Let me show this one more time on the hand so you can see it. I'm even going to do, let's do middle finger here for a minute, and then we'll do index finger as well, just so you can see all the different ways it plays. But that's a big ring. Look how it looks from the side profile here too, just so you can see, you know, how it is going to be. It's just, again, it's a little larger size than I normally wear, but look at how it sits up a little higher, so you have no interference there. Even if that does end up, if this large centerpiece ends up kind of hovering over a second, you know, finger side by side, you don't need to worry about that. It's lifted up off the hand a bit. So $23.99 for this monster ring. Let's talk demantoid. Previewed this in the first hour, getting you ready, because I would be remiss if I didn't let you know this was coming. It is arguably it's the second most important demantoid we've had, because there was a 3-carat 73 that was here last night on the show. It's $100,000. There is the carat 59 we're bringing out now. And please think of this stone, because I realize not everybody's going to be super familiar with this gem. This is one of the most exotics the world has ever offered us. There are actually a couple of different sources, but the number one, the original source, the first find of it, still to this day, the most highly valued, is Russia. It's the only source that's going to deliver what we call a horsetail inclusion. I know that's a dirty word in the gem world, but it's actually a good thing, because the horsetail inclusion that you don't see with the naked eye, you'll see it up close with a camera lens zoomed in and trained on that stone. You're still not going to see the actual inclusion. You really need a very high-end magnification to see it. But what that wispy-like bistolite inclusion tells you and signifies is that it is from Russia, because that is a different level than when you get demantoid from Namibia. So we're really proud to bring this to you, but it's the size here that is the headline. It is a carat 59. It's still delivering the brightest color. It is bringing you neon. They can be very dull. They can be very kind of a mossy green where they have a lot of brown to them. They can be more yellowy green where they have a lot of yellow to them. And this stone is that perfect, bright, superstar, it's like a neon pronounced green. You can't miss it. And yet, why the world falls in love with it, when you get introduced to a demantoid, typically, I know this was the case for myself many years ago when I saw one for the first time, not in a book, not just a photograph, but actually seeing one in real life, the most amazing thing about them is their dispersion. They're one of the few stones in the world that have the ability to disperse, and do disperse, higher than that of a diamond. So what we think about as the default when it comes to what you want for sparkle and brilliance, we think diamonds, we think about good diamonds. This is actually exceeding that, and it's really rare. And this is one of the bigger sizes. I mean, I told you this in the first hour, I've had a handful of stones ever, and I've sold loose gems and fine jewelry for like 21 years now. And I've had a handful of stones ever, all together, all totaled, that have been over a carat and a half. One of them was last night. That's a 373, but the 373 is like 100 grand. That's not for everybody. Here's a huge stone. It's a size you don't see very often. It's still that perfect color and clarity. That's what makes it so impressive. Out of Russia, carat 18 and diamonds to go with it, and we're gonna bring it on out. We're gonna do something wild. This is what collectors live for. Take a look at it. It's just perfect. And look at that. That's what you want it to look like. That is the best quality. Let me move it around. Let's see if we can get, maybe since I see it. So if you look right here, the way it's sitting on the wheel, if I hold it right on up to you, there almost looks, we're not going to see like an inclusion, but do you see right about a good lapidary is always going to try to frame it in the center, but you see right about maybe 5 o'clock on the table facet, which is that flat facet on the top. If you look right about 5 o'clock, you see almost like a little wispiness, what almost looks like a little bit, just a little blurred effect. That's the horsetail inclusion. So that's not something, again, doesn't take away from the beauty. It actually adds to the rarity. And It's a 159. Let me show it on the hand here. It's such a big ring. It's such a big deal. I know that we have sold some big stones before. Consider 1 carat is considered gigantic in the demantoid world, especially out of Russia. Here's what it looks like on. We can do any gold. This one's in the yellow gold now, but you can choose, wow, side to side diamonds, side to side. Amazing. You can choose white, yellow, or rose. That's not going to matter much. Still want you to get what you want, but it's not going to matter because you're not seeing it, with the exception right now of the prongs. That's all you see, the very top of a prong. Here's what I'm willing to do, because this is, again, the fun of it, is bringing stones you would never see. If you did, you would never afford. And it'd be like, oh, good, that was nice. Guess what I saw today? I saw a big Russian demantoid. It's much more exciting if we can deliver it to your home and have you wear it on your hand. And that is our whole mission. Here's what I'm going to do. We have it listed here, and as it should, because 1 carats, what do we see? 1 carats on this show. I've had a number of 1 carats through the last 6 years at TVON. 1 carats typically go for about 6,000 or 7,000. You know, 75 in that range, right? 75 or right around there. We don't have anything of this size. My 373 yesterday, still here, 100,000. So we fall somewhere in the middle. Logically should be, it's listed here on this show tonight. I just can't believe what I'm looking at. I can't believe I have carat 59 for you. It's listed tonight to go out at 34,199. I'm going to do better than that. But this is what I'm asking. If we have interest tonight, and Kevin, are you already thinking about this one perhaps? Or maybe Virginia thinking about this one maybe? Because they saw it in the first hour, they were ready, we previewed it. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I know there's a few of you on the phone lines already. There's probably a few of you that haven't dialed in yet. Let's give everybody a true, honest to goodness chance, because we all know that this is one of the most expensive stones in the world as a result of the rarity. The more rare, the more pricey. That's what happens. I want to bring this, I mean, I'm so excited it's even here. I want to bring you an opportunity that is like you've never seen. And I can vouch for that because I've had only a couple, but they're memorable. I remember every single time I've ever had a stone of this level, of this size, of, again, it'd be one thing to get the size, but you're not just getting that. It's not an ugly color. It's not a really included stone. It's not hazy. It's not too dark. It's not too brown. It's none of those things. It's top notch in every respect. Check off every box. Go down the line. Check them off. It's got everything. So this should really be absolute rock bottom. Still should be $19,999. Instead, I'm going to auction it off. And we're going to get it. It's going to get interesting because we're not going to start anywhere where it should go. It's time to dial because I wouldn't wait too long because we're not going to have a lot of people on the phone lines here. And I really, really want to encourage you to dial early because I'm not starting this $20,000 ring where there are some people probably who have now flipped the channel. They've changed it because they don't even want to be tempted by this stone. But maybe you're going to stick with me and see how crazy low I can get on one of the most precious stones you ever will see. I'm going to do it right now. We're going to do something better than even $10,000 to start. I really want to open the door. This is a stone that size normally keeps everybody out because it's completely, we're talking about cost prohibitive to own a stone of this size. Let's show you what we can do here tonight on a Thursday. This is why you don't miss a show because what we do, you never know. You never know what you're going to see. You never know what's going to happen. You never know where I'm going to start an auction on one of the most incredibly unique pieces we have. And it's not $10,000 to start. We may have an open, but hold on. We're not going to start at $10,000. And those are pretty impressive diamonds. I know I kind of glossed over this, but very large individual round brilliant diamonds that are carat 18 total weight. That's pretty good. We're not starting at 9 or 8 or 7. At that point, we have exceeded the value we see on 1 carat stones. And that's not a 1 carat stone, it's a 159. Here it is on the hand again. It's not going to be $7,000 to start. I'm going to need your calls in early here. Jump in. Trust me when I tell you, if you are not familiar with this as of yet, and if you're seeing this stone for the very first time, you will be absolutely blown away and mesmerized seeing this stone in person. I mean, on TV, it's one thing. In person, even better if that's possible. It really is a stone to behold. And it's that bright, poignant green, but boy, the flash, the fire, the fact we've added so many incredible diamonds with it. It's not $7,000 to start. It's not $6,000 to start. It is not $5,000 to start. I want everybody in, can you tell? I want to really open this opportunity up. This is a stone that would be, I can't even show you a retail store that has one. I can't give you an auction house that has one coming up. These are like museum level stones when you get into these sizes and nobody's got them. And we have no open at $5,000. Uh-oh. Well, this may not be what I thought it was going to be. But I have to tell you this. We're really going to get you a moment here. I'm not even asking for $5,000. How about $4,500 to get that one going? At this point now, we're at a very pedestrian price tag. That'd be like anywhere else. You take the demantoid out, you got a carat 18 diamond ring, somebody's offering. That'd be a great price for the diamonds by themselves. Forget about the $159. Oh, thank you, Christy. I'm so glad you're here to see it too. Oh my goodness, she's in California. She just got home, long commute. I do know all about it, and it's gotten longer, hasn't it? I swear it's the time change. Once the time change hits, everyone leaves the office at 4 instead of 5 or whatever it is, and so the commute just doubles. So Christy, I'm glad you're able to see it. She's a collector of stones. We've been shopping together. I've actually been shopping with her parents. We've been shopping together for like 20 years, and now she's a shopper, and my goodness, she knows her collectibles. So she just got home in Northern California, and she's like, I'm glad I'm seeing the demantoid. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm inspired. We're not starting at $4,500. I'm not starting at $4,000. I'm making this like a diamond ring that you happen to be getting a $159 free Russian demantoid. And I don't have anybody who's bid yet. Nobody. Zero. Nothing. Like a goose egg. This may not be the night that I thought it was going to be for this stone to come out, but that's all right too. But I'm not going to start at $4,000 either. We're going to need your phone calls because I am up here giving away a Russian demantoid. That's plain as day. If I'm going to do a $4,000 open, it would never happen. It's not a 1 carat stone. I have sold just about every 1 carat demantoid I've ever had here has sold for more, and we don't have an open at 4. Well, okay, so we take it down, we save it for another day, put it on some other night, maybe a morning show. I sure do, Christy. I'm up to 2.5 now, 2.5 hours. All right, here's what I'm going to do, guys. 4,000, we don't have it. Are you thinking about it? No? Yes? It's a maybe? You have Christy? Oh, she's on the phone. Oh, I just got her message. Well, you know what? Christy, what do you want to do? You want me to just sell it to you at $4,000, or she's not convinced yet? She's not convinced that that's a good deal yet. I'm just kidding, she is. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to hope to get a couple of people. We got one bidder thinking about it. I'm going to hope to get a couple of different people on this auction, and we're going to do something wild, and I'm not making a $4,000 to start. I thought, okay, forget what I thought. It doesn't matter. We're going to just make this happen. We got to sell it. It's got to go to somebody. I'm not doing 39 or 38. Tony, I know you've never seen anything like this. We've never. This is not normal. And again, if you're going, well, I've never heard of it, so why would I buy something I've never heard of? Does that tell you something? How rare this is? If you don't have one, if you haven't seen it in stores, if you haven't seen it on TV, if you've maybe seen it here, but you've seen the smaller sizes, like the 50, the 60, the 70 pointers, and now we're bringing this upgraded carat 59, think about it this way. What would happen right now if I had a carat 59 pink diamond? We've never had one, but what would happen? It'd be pricey, right? How about something that's more rare? What about a 1 carat 59 white diamond? Let's go kind of even more like where we can kind of wrap our head around it. What about a 159 white diamond? I don't have one. If I did, it'd probably be in the neighborhood of 25 grand. This is more rare, far more rare. We could go hand in hand downtown wholesale district tomorrow morning together, and we could go look at diamonds that are 10 carats, 11 carats, 20 carats, 30 carat diamonds, and there's a bunch of them. We would never find a 159 Russian demantoid. We are not starting at 38. I still have no open. So either I give up and like get out, or we just do something really mind-boggling. And I'm going to rely on you guys to call because I'm not starting at 38 or 37 or $3,600. This is just a deal for the diamonds. If you need the diamond ring at this point, the carat 18, you can get in on this, get the value, and then the demantoid is free. We're not even doing $3,600. I'm going to go lower. We're going to make this $3,500 to start. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. Maybe you have. I don't think so. I mean, I can say that wholeheartedly. Nobody's got a carat 59 Russian demantoid for $3,500. Okay, let's get, I don't know, I'm giving up. 60 seconds, 60 seconds to get it started. What do we want to do? That is one of the most amazing, remarkable museum grade stones you'll ever see. And do we have 35? We've got it. We've got the open at $3,500. It will sell, and you know what? There's only one bidder so far. How about that? $25 increments, Tony. I know, he's going not on this one. Yep, on this one. Oh, I'm trying. We've got only one bidder so far, and there's a $3,500 bid. Somebody's stealing it tonight. Somebody's stealing it, and now I put on a $25 increment as well. 25 bucks that could put you in the lead instead. So here we are at 35, and is that it? All right, we'll give it a clock, I guess, because I'm not sure what's happening here, but I know we know value. And I am a little stunned right now as to what's happening. There it is on the hand. This is in the yellow. Don't worry about the gold. You make it whatever. Let's rephrase that. I make it in whatever gold you want. Whatever gold color, whatever size you need. We just have a 159 Russian demantoid here for a price. And I spent a lot of time selling loose stones as I have jewelry. And you know what? There is nothing like this, okay? Are we verifying or do we have a question? Question, go ahead. Say it one more time. Yes, it does. Did we not hear that earlier? Let's go over it again. I'll show it to you, Jalen. Have them look at the center of the stone on the table facet. The table facet is this flat part here in the middle. That's the table. If you look right here at about 5 o'clock, like imagine the table facet is a clock, look about 5 o'clock. Do you see there's a little, and I'll point it out to you. Let me get, where are my baby tweezers? I don't even know. Look right about here. See right there? There looks like a little wispiness. That is the horsetail inclusion. It's not something you see like, it doesn't really stand out to the naked eye. It doesn't mar the beauty of the stone. It doesn't preclude the brilliance that this stone is so known for. This has a horsetail inclusion. We have $3,500 and I have nobody else. Okay, let's check. We're verifying. Okay, so hang on, we might have 35.25. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. We do have 35.25, by the way. We do. So I'm going to, yes, we do, right? Okay, so we do have 35.25. I have two bidders now. We're going to give it a 2-minute clock. I'm selling it. Whether it gets to $10,000 or not, I'm selling it. 35.25, we're looking for 35.50. 2 minutes. This is bad. This is, I mean, I thought the Tanzanite was an issue in the first hour. This is really, that's really interesting what's happening there. You guys, I know we're used to values, but you can't get the carat 18 in diamonds for this price. And they're big individual diamonds. We see a carat 18, but this is the way these carat 18 are achieved. It's all bigger individual stones. 35.25, shall we give it 2 minutes? Let's do it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And we'll sell it. And then we're done. And this is one, I have been here for a lot of years with a lot of values, but this one is going to go right to the top of, seriously, some of the best value we've been able to offer for you ever, all time. 1:45 left. Oh my, come on in. I'll show it on the hand again here. This is wild, just wild. And oh, if you hung up, hold on, we had a call drop or something. So if you were calling in to be bidding, well, we have 90 seconds left till we sell it. When the clock hits 0, it's over, it's done, it's sold. You cannot afford to wait because I can show you other demantoids. The problem is I can show you 70 pointers that are more money. I can show you 60 pointers that are more money. Why on earth would we ever, again, I was just trying to get the open and we did finally, but now we're in the position where we haven't had a lot of extra bids here. We've had only 2 bidders, 2 bids. That's it, and our final minute is already counting down here. 1 minute and 5 seconds, and that's it. Here it is on the hand one more time. Notice how the gold band, you don't see it when it's on the hand. So this is where, again, you still want you to choose your favorite gold color. I want you to choose the yellow as it is or the white or the rose. Please choose. But notice how you're not seeing that until you really, well, see a little bit of the profile there. And this is at 35.25. Let's see if we have 35.50. If you're not familiar with this stone, remember, even in an auction, you have a money-back guarantee, because if this is a stone that you don't know already or don't have already, I want you to understand that you have your evaluation time to pick this up. And you know what I would do? I would run to the best appraiser in town. I would go to the most legitimate, bona fide appraiser out there, and I would ask them to appraise it. You know, and they're probably going to go, I've never seen one before. Thank you for giving me this honor, because it truly is that rare, where you can have gem folks and people who are really, you know, in the trade that don't even see these stones actually in the flesh. And we are so excited to bring it to you. So $35.25, we're looking for $35.50. Do we have it? Oh my goodness, what in the world has happened to my, I just don't know. I don't know what to say about this, but this is really, really wrong. And really, really crazy. And here we go. Last call, last chance. I guess we're going to do a wheel after this, but I'm going to make sure. Do we have $35.50? All right. You've got it? What in the world? I'm stunned right now. You guys really have stunned me. I'm used to surprises. I'm used to kind of sometimes being a little bit taken aback. But this is different. What has happened? Oh my goodness, $35.50, yes? Sold, congratulations, you got it. That's out of here, okay. Well, thank you, first of all, and congratulations, second of all. How about I get you a quick look at a museum spinel, or are we done with museum? Because this is pretty. Oh, I like it too. I mentioned that there would be a pink spinel, but I didn't want you to think pink like the normal. Like that's different. Even when we see a merengue, which has that pinky red, this is different. It's item numbers 8764. Look at that. Wow. Now that's a pretty stone. And it's a big time emerald cut. It has a 4 carat 95 size. It is looking like it's a sapphire, let's be honest. And I've oftentimes referred to the fact that sapphires and spinels are two different families of gems, but very closely related chemically. Also locale-wise, their origins, very similar usually in nature. So here's our $4.95. Now I do have an origin on this one, and it's Burma. So you might think Burma, and you might think about, wait, haven't I heard of rubies from Burma? You have indeed. There are a lot of similar locations because of the similar content of the stone. It's a carat 11 in diamonds in a bridge. And boy, do we need to do something wild here, because this is rare as can be. And look at that from the side profile. Double row going down the middle and through. Side rows meeting up with the halo. Then you've got emerald cutting perfection. Look at this on the hand. I'll clean off that little smudge. And you'll see how stunning this is from a distance away. Oh, look at that gem. And our Burma spinel, this pinky, we're calling it pink, but obviously that does not do it justice. It's got plums and pinks and purples and almost a little flash of golden here and there as it moves. And special stone, special color. We've got your choice of gold color as well. If you'd like to change it out of the white gold, no problem. But it's not going to be this $99.99 price tag, because that ain't going to work. Just sold a Russian demantoid at pennies. Pennies on the dollar where it should have gone. And that's what we got to live with. Auctions are just not my friend. But here we are with the beautiful Burma spinel. Burma is a location we see sapphires, we see rubies, but therefore spinel as well. And we're going to blow it out from $99.99. Take it a lot lower. Top of the hour is getting very close. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot to show you. And this one, blowout time. Brand new tonight. It's not going to stop me from doing the discount. Let's make it even better than even $79.99. There's my lowest. That's like, has it been here for a couple of months and we got to do a little, you know, sacrifice? No, we got to blow it out. And it's not going to be $79, $69, or even $59.99. Some stones just speak to you. Some stones just give you that, like, you know it instantaneously. It's like an emotional connection you have to the stone where you just can't stop because you know it's important. Certain stones give off that vibe, right? Where you just know it's an important stone and the cutting is playing. There's red flashes. Look at that. Like beams of red light and purples and blues and these deep berry pinks. It's like a lot of berry tones that you're getting. A lot of those pinky purples, and then you see the reds. I'm still trying to work that smudge off the top. Let me see if I can give it a little extra polish. And then Mark, we've got your request coming up, but take a look at this one up close. Did I get it? Okay, it's much better now. Perfect. It's not even $59.99. First caller, collectors, we got your stones tonight. I'll make that $4,999 instead of the $99.99. And then let's see what we've got from Mark. We've got a blue sapphire pendant. I do also have a ring if he's looking for rings. We have, looks like the only sapphire piece we have is actually a necklace mark in a evil eye design. So we'll show that coming up next. And then any requests you have, you're welcome to give those to us, and we'll work very hard to bring out whatever you're looking for and whatever you'd like to see. But this one, $49.99. Let's show Mark this necklace. It's $88.86. I'll start with it on the hand here so you can see it from a distance away. It's definitely got that beautiful, unique design. It's actually a little different. I mean, it's kind of like an evil eye inspiration, but a little bit different. It's an 83-point sapphire. I don't think this one's been on the air before. It's 8886. It's a one-of-a-kind, and it's an 83-point sapphire with 31 points in diamonds, and we're going to blow that out right now. First caller situation on a really special design. Of course, it's all attached to the chain, so this is actually a full necklace. You've got your lobster claw clasp and some different adjustable lengths, and a beautiful round sapphire that we're going to show you up close that is 86 points. And here's what it looks like up close and personal, because it's got that really bright, it's a royal blue color, but it's really, again, diamond cut. And then you've got this evil eye, but then it's like that additional extra bigger diamond weight at the base there. And that's going to be a total weight of 31 points in diamonds. And we'll just make it really easy. You can change the gold if you'd like to, but that's going to be, you know what? Just blow it out. $19.99 first caller on the necklace you see there. A really special design and a beautiful stone at the center there. And that'll be, looks like, Mark, our sapphire piece. Doesn't look like we have a lot of options here, but we do have a great sapphire ring if you'd like to see it. We also have a wheel of diamond pieces coming up as well. Yellow gold, the ball studs with the diamond cutting. So I think we only have 3 left now, right? 2. Oh, 2 left now on the studs. 2 left on the yellow gold diamond cut studs. All right. And then one last look at this emerald cut Burma spinel. One more time, $49.99 on that one. It's item number 8764. All right, coming up, let's go to our next one. We still have that big black diamond piece. I'm thinking about showing you something a bit wild here. This is, I remember this distinctly, and the last time we had this, I think we amassed one of our longest wait lists ever. I'm going to show it to you right before our top of the hour arrives. This is 789. So this was first presented and debuted. I mean, for a lot of you, it'll be your first time seeing it. It debuted about 4.5 years ago, and here's what it looks like. We have not had a yellow diamond ring like this since, and it's very complex to create. So let me zoom back a little bit. I know with these large amounts of mirror finished gold, they're sometimes a little tougher to show you on TV, but I'm going to, help you out here. This is one of, before you think about this and go, oh, wait a minute, is that wide all the way around? It is, but it's concave in the band, so it's actually very comfortable. It is solid, but it's concave. So there is no undergallery, per se, it's just solid. You have some of the largest yellow diamonds, and I know you're seeing what are the baskets. If you look here at the base, that yellow gold you see reflected into the band, that's actually the baskets of the yellow diamonds. So you see how when you see it from the side here, they disappear? We have one ring that I cannot wait to share with you because those are cushion cut squares. They're exactly the same size, and they are, get this, 60 points a piece. And they're a carat 80 total weight. 3 identical cushions, but one is set kind of like squared off in the middle, and then the others are angled to meet up with the centerpiece. It is so well done. Let me show it on because that's really important. It glides onto the hand. It actually is, despite this kind of design and that way that's what concave is, it's still very comfortable. There's nothing sharp. There's nothing that digs in, but this is really that cigar band concept, but with really important yellow diamonds stacked on top. We have a very special markdown for you, and there's so much gold, and it's just really could be a great ring to wear too because it's kind of the antithesis of bridal. We see a lot of bridal designs. Doesn't mean they have to be a bridal ring. It just means that they're halos or they're solitaires or there's something like that. This is really taking this to that modern, contemporary, oversized gold weight. It's got that nice wider band to it. The diamonds are stacked on top, and you can see all the play you're getting with the mirror finishing. Very important individual diamonds. Thank you so much. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to make this a really easy deal. It's a lot of bigger yellow diamonds. They're together. It's a really cool look. It's something if maybe, I think back to all the jewelry we brought, all the yellow diamonds specifically, and you've not seen anything like this since that 4.5 year ago time when this debuted, and the long wait list that was created at the time. So I'm hoping you still love it. And if it's your first time seeing it, I hope it's giving you that amazing kind of like that reaction, like, oh yeah, I could see myself wearing that, or maybe putting it on. I'll show it here on a middle finger so you can see it that way. I mean, it would work there as well, right? And you can see how there's that really unique styling. It's got a great feel to it. I would tell you guys, I make sure that, you know, just open and transparent about how these pieces feel. This one I know is such a different kind of style, but you have to really rely on the fact it is comfortable. It really is comfortable. I promise you that. It does have a great feel about it. So what we're doing right now is going to make it a whole different level of pricing. Back in the day, 4.5 years ago, it sold for $49.99. That was the price tag that was obviously popular enough to create this wait list of people who said, if you ever get it back, show me. If you ever bring it back, let me know. Well, here it is. Maybe, you know, better late than never, as they say. I'm not even asking for the $49.99 price. We know that's good. We know that's what created such a frenzy the first time around. It's going lower than $49, lower than $39, lower than $29.99. This is a moment. And yet, here's your chance to pick it up. I'll just keep on going. 60-point yellows times 3, matched in shape, but then angled differently, and all sitting on top of this band. And all you do is you go, believe it or not, you go true to size. You go true to size. Trust when I tell you, you go true to size and it'll fit like a dream. It's not even 29, 28, 27. I'll keep going. Call me early. This is never going to last. And here we are getting close to the top of the hour. Last hour about to kick off, and it's not even 27 or 26 or 25. This is so crazy good and modern and fresh, and yet big old yellow diamonds that, quite frankly, they look bigger. If I asked you without seeing the graphics and I wasn't up here telling you about each and every individual carat weight, I think you'd look at those as 1 carats all day. They look like 1 carat stones stacked across the band. Anybody like it? You like it? You like it? Should we keep going? Should we keep going? Should we go lower? $24.99? Oh my goodness, this is going to fly. And as we just reached the top of the hour, let me just pause this presentation to welcome you to the show, to remind you that if you just did tune in, or if you've been with us and you're going, I love this ring, you got it down now. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go even lower. This should not be happening. We have these massive diamonds. They're all natural yellows. These are the fancy yellows. They're VS. Oh yeah, did I mention that? They're all VS stones across the way. You get VS stones. You get amazing material. It's set on this wide band. It's a concept. We don't have anything else like it. And that is why we're getting you a better price than, there's the 4.5 year ago price. Here's the tonight price. It's not even $24.99. Hold on. We're going to go lower. And welcome. We've got an hour left in the show. Let me know if you have requests, anything you need to see again, anything you'd like to see if we do have that we can bring out of the vaults. Tell me. We'll do it. Take a look at this, though. Not even $24.99 for the ring. Get it in any size you need. And yet, it's not even $24.99. Let's go lower. We'll make it $2,399 for all of that. Oh, let me measure it. You want a ruler measurement on it? Let me just go ahead and put it on the hand here, and we'll measure it right up and down for you. Here it is, and then let me show you the width of it. This is going to be from one side to another, a half an inch. A half an inch. Can you see? I know it's hard with all the reflection this ring creates because of all the surface area of the mirror finishing on the gold, but it is a half an inch, and there's that little lip on either side. But it is comfortable. It glides. It just glides. You will not believe, when you feel this ring, you will not believe how comfortable and smooth and silky that goes on the hand. And it's $23.99. Let's see who's got it. What a ring. What a ring. What a concept. What a ring. We've got, okay, last hour's here. What else are we going to show? I have a yellow diamond bangle. It's a bangle with one stone in the center. Yes. Half an inch. Half an inch, yes. This is the yellow diamond bangle. That's pretty. Goes with it, right? New concept. Big yellow diamond. Love that one. That's here. Still have our yellow gold bangle, just gold, but yellow gold bangle made in Italy, $6.99. If you missed that, and people, stop in at different points of the evening here. That's my made in Italy yellow gold, twisted rope bracelet. And then we also have, we've got a bangle with diamonds too, a double row. All right, Jalen, who was shopping with you? Marjorie. Hi, Marjorie. Thank you so much. All right, coming up. So for our top of the hour, I thought we'd bring out some color change diaspores. And they're earrings. And they're affordable. And they're a lot of things. But they are a big value, and that's why we're bringing them out to highlight this top of the hour. Get requests in if you have them. I've shown you almost everything that I have tonight. So we'd love to look for, you know, whatever you might like to see, or if there's anything we can bring out for you. Here is the color change Diaspore earring. Look at this. This is a really good drop earring, but it's got the pear shape at the base, and then diamonds right above that. That's going to be item number 3855. And it's a lever back style, and you can choose your gold. So you're going to choose the yellow, the white, or the rose. It's a nice lengthy, but not overly so. You're going to see them on. You're not going to have like a overwhelming chandelier earring here. It's just a really great kind of daily concept, but still giving you a drop, not a stud, because we all need different kinds of looks, right? So you're getting this drop earring, lever back style, diamonds that are paved and almost like a diamond shape that goes north to south, and that's 3855. So interestingly enough, we're about to bring you 2.5 carats in the color changing Diaspore, 12 points in the diamonds, and then you've got your choice of the yellow, white, or rose. Question? Oh, good. Yeah, it is. Actually, I haven't even shown it yet. So let me just go ahead and present that real quick since they're on the line. Here it is. This is the yellow diamond bangle, and then we'll get right back to the Diaspores. It's 8983, and want to show this to you. Now, it's kind of like a cuff style, to be honest. It's not really a bangle per se, because we tend to categorize if it's got an open work to it, but this used to be a style where you just had to kind of finagle it onto the wrist. This time we've upgraded it and we've added a kickstand. And so let me show you how that works, because when you look at it here from the side, one of these angles opens up like this. This is why it's so easy to put on. So that's what allows you, it gives you, because if you're just pulling it apart, we don't want you to have to do that. So we give it this kickstand opening. So that's like your hinge, and then you put it right on the wrist like this. And typically you're thinking about probably having the pear shape pointing down towards the hand, but obviously you can switch it up if you'd like to. It's brand new. It's 8983, and this is what the look creates. So kind of like that wonder ring concept, in that it's like almost like a sweetheart neckline in a dress, right? If you're familiar with you know, styles in clothing, right? Like a little heart shape kind of top here, but then that bigger stone, which on its own is a 77-point yellow diamonds. That's a big time yellow diamond, pear shaped brilliant cut, VS. 72 points of additional white diamonds. They're going to be on the top only. And then you see right here, the diamonds stop, the gold begins, and this is how easy, or yeah, I would say how hard is it to take off or put on? Well, not hard at all. It's easy, and that's all because one side only opens up, so you just put it on. Now, if you want to put it the other way, you certainly may do that. Here's why you do that. You just put it on, clamp that down. That's how it looks the other way, and so very comfortable, really pretty. I can't believe we put such a big diamond. And again, Tony, it's a 72-point white diamond weight as well, so it's more than just the 77 points in the center. That's a big stone on its own. You get so much beyond that. It's in the yellow gold now. It stays that way, but again, you don't see a lot of that from the front. You really only see that on the sides, and then we'll go ahead and open it up again, show you up close here, and you know what? One only, and then we'll get to the Diaspore earrings, but I got a big value here. Big value. Brand new, $59, I'm showing you, it's $59.99 on the bag. There's the bangle, right there's the photograph, and there's the price. Can I help them? Because we got 3 people already, only one bangle. Let's do better than $59.99. Better yet, half off's $3,000, not staying there either. It is $2,499 instead. $24.99, and that's a big center. And we're going to call it a center because that's what it is. It's still a center yellow diamond that's amazing, but it's got all the white diamonds with it. And that's going to be one collar only, yellow gold only, so you don't need anything. You don't need to worry about anything. There's no sizing to it. It's going to be one size fits most. It's best for an average size, but again, because it's open, it kind of works no matter if you're a little smaller wrist or a little larger, or if you're right down the middle, it's going to work for you. But $24.99 for a bangle with a yellow diamond, and that's it right there. And you've got the brilliant cut pear shape as well. So we'll be getting right back to those Diaspore drop earrings, which I know a lot of you are waiting for. Thank you for your patience. $24.99 on this one. That's it. Who was shopping with you? Hi, Richard. Where's he calling from? Ohio. Wonderful. Richard, thank you so much. Thanks for shopping tonight. How about a wheel? Still have that pink diamond with the massive heart shapes. That was the 41-point VS1, still hanging out. This bangle's still hanging out, $24.99. We've got the Diaspore earrings, then a really pretty wheel coming your way. So let's go back to the Diaspore earrings. Let me know if you like that bangle. And then just again, going to set these up for you here and show you what this earring's all about with a lever back style, white, yellow, rose, item number 3855 on the Diaspore earrings. Let me know if I'm going to come in here again and show you that up close. But this is that color changing stone. One source in the world, color change phenomena, and a lever back style in white, yellow, rose gold. Let me know what requests you have for the last hour. We're happy to get to those as well. But it's only going to, you know what, blow these out. This is so easy when you've got a really high-end stone that should be $19.99 for an earring because you're matching them up and you've got this colored change. It's like every rarity you could ever have in a stone is in color change Diaspore. It would be tough to top this when it comes to rare, rare, rare out there. I mean, you've got rarity and the mine's closed. It's only one mine in the first place. You've got what's out there is out there. Now add to it that there are big, big companies, a family that's driving the driving force behind the amount of money that's being really funneled in to advertise this stone, to get the world to know it. Because we're still, for a lot of people, it's in that get to know you phase. I mean, it's not like a stone that's really out there everywhere, but this happened with Tanzanite. And look what happened. Many, many decades ago, people didn't know Tanzanite except for the insiders in the trade. And then through advertising and through time, and then through just a love of the stone, it became this household name that it is today. Now, I don't think that can technically happen here because even though the concept is the same, we don't have as much Diaspore. Tanzanite is still being mined. They've got about 20 years left, the experts say. There might be one source, but it doesn't change color and they're still mining it. This stone, that's not the case. They're not mining it. So it's a little different. There's a lot less material out there. So not everybody's going to have it. It might become a household name one day, but not everybody's going to get a chance to own it. How about we make this your chance to own it by putting the price tag at less than half off, which means $9.99 is still not your price. We're going to do better than that. And it's not $9.99. This is a full pair of earrings. They're gorgeous on. You'll see that next. It's a really special look. They're not even $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. Here's the measurement on them from a distance so you can see it may be a drop, but it's nothing overwhelming. It's not something you can't wear daily if you want to or daytime. There's 1.25 inches to that length, and you can see how that diamond of Pave, it's a diamond shape with Pave. It looks like it's one big diamond from a distance, doesn't it? But you're not even spending $7.99 or $7.77. And I know you probably, if you have loved it as a ring, you're going to love it as an earring. And remember what happens when you go into a UV light. If you get out of a fluorescent light environment and you get to UV light, suddenly those green gold stones look pinky rose. They look like a raspberry pinky. It's so unique. There are not many phenomena stones out there that can be matched up like this, where you've got the matching, you've got the detail, you've got that gorgeous pear shape. Here's what they look like on. They're not even 777. This is what they're looking like, just so you can see that drop. And then the magic of how there's a lot of brilliance to that stone. I mean, it may not be the number one thing we talk about. We talk about one source, we talk about color changing, but you also see the brilliance. And I love the neutrality of the color. I love that it's a neutral. It doesn't look like something that's only going to go with 1 or 2 different outfits on 1 or 2 different days. It really has a great wearability because it looks like something that, again, is going to go with everything. They're almost like a champagne diamond color from a distance, so you can put them on with anything and everything. Let's go back to our wheel. They're not $6.99 either. This is a huge value on a really rare stone that people are getting $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 per carat for, and we're not even asking $6.99. Time to let them go. It's only a couple of pairs. I'm lucky to have a couple pairs. We only have a few pairs matched up. That's obviously a difficult thing to do with a stone like this. And we're going to do better than even $6.99 because I'm still waiting for our Diaspore lovers to come on in. It's not going to be $6.99, $6.50, $6.49. Let's go ahead and go crazy on them. And we're going to make it only $599 for the pair. And that's in your choice of gold color. You don't even have to leave them as they are. You can get whatever to match your ring that you have. If you don't yet have a ring, well, we can find those for you. But earrings are a whole different deal. A lot more unique and a lot more unusual to find a matched pair of a stone this specialty. So $5.99 gets them to you. I'd recommend trying them out. And then what's next? A wheel. And before I do that, Neon Apatite is here. I think this is really, I believe this wholeheartedly. I think this is the only way to truly get a Windex blue stone. And why I bring that up is because, do we need to give these 60 seconds? Let's give them 60 seconds before I get all excited about this, which is that's coming up. So stick around. That's not a stone we see in jewelry very often, and tonight's the night we bring you a beauty. So here we go, 5 nights. It's like, oh my goodness, we've just, here we are, last hour, 45 minutes remaining. Hopefully you'll stay with us because you never know what surprises I have around the corner for you. Big pink diamond still here. We have got the Morganite ring. Sure. Let's show the Morganite. Morganite coming up. We had some of you miss out on a Morganite last night because we had some phone issues. So I'm going to show you one tonight. And it's got a beautiful Morganite. It's got pink diamonds too. So we love that. Item number 8462 coming up next. Everyone loves the Diaspore earrings, right? Loving those. Let's take a look at this. This is the pink Morganite. It's a true pink color. This is not peach. It's pink. And it's a major stone. This is item number 8462. It's a 543 cushion cut square, so it's also a big size. And it has 44 points of pink diamonds for your halo. This is one of the largest pink diamond weights we've put together, and that's going to be 8462. This is a beautiful stone. So I know some of you missed out. We had this really cool Morganite last night. It actually had yellow diamonds and white diamonds, and our phones weren't fully functioning. So I know a lot of people, I was reading all your comments last night about 3 in the morning going, oh, well, some of you missed out because of the phones. But good news is we have another one here. Now, we've added pink diamonds. So we've gone a little extra elite here on the diamonds that are around it because we've added a lot of them. And that's going to be our 44 points. So you've got a true pink. I love this cushion cut because it's really pronounced in the way that the cutting is done through the corners, all the way through the stone. Here's how it looks from a distance when you talk about the basket, which has to be elevating the stone, but then you see how pretty we've made all the scroll work. And you're getting the pink diamonds, which again, we don't usually see. 44 points in pink diamonds is a lot. And you see how the color, I mean, this needs to be said. Most pink diamonds you could put next to a true pink Morganite and they would look very pale in comparison. This one, as I put it on the hand, has a match. And this is a very saturated pink Morganite, but the pink diamonds are equal to the task. So they're on par, and that tells you they're really good pink diamonds. We can blow it out right now, the very first caller on this one, and that is it's an important stone. But it also needs a discount. And $59.99 is not where we're stopping. We'll bring it to you right now, and it's going to be, you know what, blow it out, $1,999. $19.99 for the true pure pink Morganite that gem is, with all those pink diamonds around it, which are super saturated, and it's $19.99. Well, that's a big value there. And that's going to be one for the ages if you love a pink Morganite. We'll get to that Neon Apatite. That's the one I previewed. And then we've got wheels, just a really cool wheel to show you. And also still have a big fawn. Have you missed out on one of the big fawns? We've got a great big fawn diamond. It's a carat 02. So that'll be here as well. But this is our last call on that Morganite with pink diamonds. So let me know if that works for you. I don't have anything in that fancy cut like we had yesterday, but again, this is a cushion cut square, so that's a specialty cut, no doubt. A little more rare. It's a wasteful cut when you have a square like that. It's kind of like a round, but just with a corner. $19.99. All right, so coming up, a couple last things here. I've got a blue sapphire also. This is the blue sapphire ring. Wow, that's a very pretty color. It looks like a cashmere. And then we're going to show you this Neon Apatite. Let's get to 8823. So quick little, let's do a little once over on this because it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But you probably go, what's an appetite besides what you work up after a long day of working when it's time for dinner and the tummy's growling and all that? This is different. It's spelled A-P-A-T-I-T-E, appetite. It's out of Madagascar. And you know, I always refer to the fact that when you talk about paraíbas, neon paraíbas, that come out of those Mozambique and Nigerian and Brazilian mines, and when we talk about paraíbas, for a long time, there's been a term that the trade has used, and we call it Windex blue. And that is always kind of just, it's a weird image because, you know, it's a household cleaning product, but it's got a very distinctive color. And I think that everybody can envision it immediately when you say Windex blue. So why do we bring that up is because that is considered, that very pronounced bright color, that is considered the best of Paraíba. You know by seeing Paraíbas here, they're neon, they're blue-green, but they're very rarely a true Windex blue. This stone, this neon apatite, it's still neon, it's out of Madagascar, it actually is. And it's a round, so really unique the way it's bringing extra pop to this already bright neon stone. This is a great stone. We don't see this very often. Now, I should just tell you, it is a little softer than what we typically see. It's not going to give you the durability of a diamond. It doesn't mean you can't wear it. It just means you have to be just a little bit more conscious of when you do. If you're going to be out and about or working with your hands one day and, you know, really going through, you know, if you're, I don't know what, I can't imagine, but, you know, if you really feel like you're going to be tough on your jewelry that day, maybe you leave the neon apatite at home. But for every day when you're just wearing it out because it's a beautiful ring, it's got the color that is regarded as the finest when it's in Paraíba. Now, if you were actually to see a neon Paraíba that was this distinctive color, it would be a lot of money. As a matter of fact, when we see the Brazilian stones, they get a little more intense like this. You've seen them. We do like a, what is it, $7,999 for a little tiny 12-point Brazilian stone. Here's where you get a Madagascar apatite. It's 8823. It's a 1 carat in the round. It has 43 points in diamonds. That's going to be the halo and what looks like ring guards underneath it. It's all one ring. It all comes together as one ring here. And there you see that open work through the inside. That's the whole idea. It kind of looks like a ruffle underneath a band with a halo. And this truly is one of the most stunning colors. It's almost like getting turquoise, like, you know, the opaque material, like Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but it's not opaque, and it's faceted, and it's bright, and it's crystalline, and there's something about the round that really makes it truly remarkable. I know this is not what we see every day. I can't remember the last time we had one on the show in jewelry. I'm so glad it's here. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, also your option, but I want you to be able to try it if you'd like to and look at this from a distance too, so you can really see how striking, how bold, how much flash and fire and neon is in that stone. And you don't have to pay $29.99 or $19.99. Look what that's doing. Watch this. I'll block the light. It's like a little solar eclipse just happened here inside. There's full light. Watch that stone. Just stare at the stone as I block the light and see if that stone just got brighter. That's the concept of neon. It doesn't need a lot of light to be vibrant and to be bright and beautiful. And it's not even $19.99. It's not even going to be. This is so much gold. You've got a neon apatite. If you've ever thought about Paraíba, well, here's a way to try it because it's not Paraíba. It's going to be more affordable, but it certainly gives you the look of the best of out there. And that's important too. So what can we do to make this more affordable so you can try it? That's my idea here. If we can get a few of you neon apatite tonight, I think the night is a success. We just don't see it. I'm not even asking $19.99, $18, $17, $16, $15. It's a beautiful stone. It's a beautiful ring. And it's not even $1,499. It's time to dial. If you think you like one, you got the round, it's glowing, it's beaming, it's stunning color, and it's not 14, 13, or 12, or 11. I'd love for you to be able to try this. I mean, thinking back to how infrequently we see it, and looking at how beautifully saturated, they can be dark, they can be included, they can be hazy. That's not it. This stone is magnificent, and it's not $10.99. Let's go. Let's make it really affordable. And there's a lot of gold. This is a beautiful, almost like a corset style of a ring. Tapers in the back though, so it's really comfortable. It's not even $10.99. Blowout time right now. Let's make it $999 for a neon apatite out of Madagascar right here, right now. Just a stone that you've got to try if you're intrigued. Try it, see if that doesn't become your instant classic favorite when you get a stone like this. And just look what it does. I mean, every little subtle movement, it just lights up. It glows. You got to try it out. $9.99, huge value there. Last call on this one. I mean, that can't last long at $9.99. It'd be one thing if it's still $3,000, but the fact that it's down to $9.99 means that one should be long gone. Huge value, major moment, the diamond halo, the diamonds dotting the edges of this fanned out design. It's almost like the gold kind of goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like a really cool style here that sits so well on the hand. I mean, that is just a really pretty gem. And you don't get anything else like it but Paraiba. If that was a Paraiba, it would never be $9.99. You know that? It'd be a far cry from that. So we're really excited to bring it to you. Let me know if you'd like that one. Got a cross pendant here that's new as well. We love our cross pendants, but it's time to see baguettes and rounds together. This designer, we've been loving their pieces, but have not seen many pendants. We're going to see one tonight, and that's going to be a new cross style. Let me give you a little preview. There it is, baguettes and rounds together. Loving that one. Let me know if you have any requests too. This one's here. All right, well, last 35 minutes in the show. Need to know if you need to see anything again. We had that 41-point VS1 pink diamond with the big heart shapes around it. Speaking of pink diamonds, there's one more here because still, that ring was still hanging out at $8,000. Let me show you something that's not going to be quite as pricey, but still going to give you a nice big stone. I can't believe nobody likes apatite. All right, so here we go. Here's my pink diamond, and this is a little nod to some of the antique vintage styles because you also have rose cut diamonds. Item number 8812. It's a pink diamond masterpiece, and it doesn't stop with the 17-point center either. We start with 18-karat rose and white gold. Then you get this 17-pointer in the middle, diamonds around that. Those are big individual round brilliants. Then we go to the rose cut diamonds that are the white diamonds you see in between. They're like a less facet. It's not 58 facets, so you get a little more kind of open look to those diamonds, but you get then another additional halo of the big pink diamonds on the very outside, and then more white diamonds down the side. So it goes pink, pink, white, pink, white. So it's really just a beautiful array of stones. It's got this great finishing on the inside. It's, again, rose and white only as it is, and there is one big value happening right now to get this massive ring where if you total it all up, I mean, think about what you're getting here in the total, the grand scheme of things. You got the 59 points. Again, that's your white diamond weight. That's going to be, that's actually, you know what, I think, yeah, that's all the rose cut and the side diamonds. So just to verify that. And then you've got your 62 points. I can't believe we got 62 points of the big pink diamonds. That's your rounds that you see. And then that 17-point center, and we know how big that is. So a carat 38 in total weight and one only, huge value. I just got to leave it as it is, but let's take a look at how it extends across the hand. And even though the outer design here is a marquise shape, the inside, that center stone, is an oval. So you are getting the oval and yet the marquise concept all together at the same time, and it's not even $59.99. It's time. We got to blow these out. A couple of really big and important fancy colored diamonds are here tonight. Just got to really move them out. Here's how we do it. This is not even $59, $49, $39, $29, or even $2,500. It gets weird when we get into these diamonds. I mean, this is just blowout time. We had the 41-pointer just, you know, a couple hours ago. It's $8,000, and what a discount that is. But to get a stone like this, 17 points, but it's what you're adding. It's not just about the center stone. In this case, you've got so much happening around it that also, you know, really makes it important. And it's not even $2,500, $24.99 blowout time, $23.99 on this one right here. And that's our one only on that size pink diamond. Again, oval center, then all the rounds, rose cut, brilliant cut white diamonds. You get a little bit of everything in that ring. It's really a diverse ring in the way it's all creating a lot of different looks, putting them together and making one great concept. A marquise cut oval? Opal. I had an opal, but it was not a marquise, but it might have looked like it. Was it this one, you think? The one I flashed? A pear shape. That's the one we should show. You want to see it? 7803 coming up right now. Here it is. Do you know who was asking about that? Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Take a look at this opal. It's one of our best. It's one of our best, I must admit. It's we gave it a little flash, and obviously it caught her eye. Probably did for a few of you as well. It's 7803. That's a 347 Lightning Ridge Australian black opal. It's a pear shape. And yet, let me move it a little bit because it's a lot more fun to see this in motion so you can really experience the colors, or as we call it, the play of color. And is it ever playing? 347 is a huge size. 18K we've even done, so you get that, buttery rich gold as your foundation for the ring, plus a carat 04 in the diamonds. That's a very big halo. Let me move all my rings to the side so you don't have to look at those reflections, and then we'll try it on. And also, real quick, I'll flip it so you can see, because every angle is going to show you different patterns in different colors and different play of color. But it's always nice to see a lot of reds. That's always considered extra special when you get reds out of a stone. Red usually eludes us in opals entirely. Usually you're lucky if you see blue and green together. And then when you start to get into the better stones, you're going to see some reds, some purples, some yellows, some orange. All of that's happening here. And in this fabulous October birthstone, one of a kind as it is. So it's got to stay in the yellow gold, stay in the 18K. Only have this one. Blowout, $15,999. Teresa's where it started. That's why it's out here. It didn't go with $16,000. And not that it's not worth every penny when you have quality like that. But there's a little something special going on here. And we're going to try to make this. Oh, one more thing. Look at, the purples along the edge. Look at that. The hot, hot neon purples. But let's take a look at the inside. That is nice too, and purposely left a little window into the back side of the opal so you can see the double-sided quality. You see as much color through the back as you did from the front. It's a very important stone, and through, we are not into the doublets and the triplets. We don't bring them. That's where you have like layers and layers, and they add like layers to the stone to make it look darker and better. This is just natural through and through, and yet it's still delivering all that color. We'll make it easy for you right now. First caller only. I'm going to take $10,000 off the price. We're going to save you 10 grand, make it $59.99. First caller only. Teresa, that's the opal. That was the one we flashed earlier. Happy to bring it here for full presentation. It's open to anybody who would like it, but that is it's probably the most important opal we've got. And that really, I think, is something that's clear when you see that stone and the color, and you really appreciate, if you know opals, oftentimes they're just milky white, and that's where they stop, and there's nothing more to look at. And then when you start to get into better opals, maybe you're going into the Australian world of opals, but then they can still be mostly blues and greens, and that's it. These are these super high levels of stones that we don't get to appreciate all the time, and to make it affordable as we just did, extra special $59.99. So that's here too. Okay, how about a quick little, we'll do a little blowout here for you. We got a little wheel, just a little tiny wheel. It's, we do have an opal too as well. This one's more of the blues, but let's take a look, and we'll add this to the wheel. We'll just give you some options here, but we have an opal here. Now that's not, actually this is pretty cool, because it's interesting. It's like a story that this stone is telling, because it is mostly the blue and the green, and then it's got that little spot right there in the middle. Almost looks like a weather map. I'd love to see like a weather gal wear that, right? Like just, pointing out all that, oh, look at this, this weather pattern's coming in, and this cold front's coming in, and all that. Look at that, it disappears, and then the red comes back as it moves. This is a really, sometimes there's like paintings that tell a story. Look at this. This is a really cool opal. So maybe somebody likes this one. Tell you what, quick deal here, new item. I've never seen it before. 8075. That is really fun. Carat 78, so it's still a big size. Still Australian lightning ridge. Let's see if we can, well, they didn't reveal as much of the back there, but there's that mostly finished concept. So it's 8075. It's going to be a carat 78 on this oval, and then you've got 19 points in diamonds that we dot along the sides. By the way, if you like our Stardust mounting, I have earrings in the Stardust design this weekend that are going to debut. They are the coolest, cutest little hoops with that concept of that bezel or burnished diamond effect in it. And I know you love that look, so we're going to show you that to you this weekend. Also, don't forget there's our last blue diamond coming out on Saturday, and the most saturated pink diamond we've ever shown you on the air Saturday. So that's all Saturday. But here's our carat 78 opal, 19 points in diamonds, and one only. And maybe Teresa likes this one or somebody else, but you're probably worried now going, well, the last one was $6 grand. What's this going to be? Let's try to get some jewelry out in the last 28 minutes we have together. Let's not make this last hour a total loss. Let's do something crazy. And speaking of loss, I can lose some money on this to move it out. Because, uh-oh, look where it is. Kid you not, guys. That's the price. There's the ring. There's the price. Oops, it's $1,000 more than the one I just had. That's why I'm going to adapt. We're going to do something different. We're going to make it better. That is truly, I love that. That opal's good. That opal's really good. Can we just make this simple? I don't know what it's going to take to get it out the door, but we're going to try our hardest here to make this irresistible. 7,000 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2. How about $19.99 to get a carat 78 black opal out of Lightning Ridge, Australia? It's only the best source for opal in the world. It's not going to be $19.99, $18.99. I don't know what it's going to take, but you saw that price on the bag. This is a debut tonight. You've never seen it. I've never seen it. It's here. It's supposed to be $7 grand, and I'm at $18.99 and still don't have a collar. So maybe we just need to go even lower, and shame on me for doing it, but something's got to go. And so here we go. Instead of $1,888 or $1,799, it's going to be even lower. And this is where I bet you we're going to have multiple people, and yet I only have one stone. I bet you there's going to be 2, 3, 4 different collars. How could there not? This is now a giveaway. Look at how that moves. It goes from the blue greens, and then you see the yellow and the red, and then it disappears again. It's like a hologram. What do they call those? The things that actually change as the, it's like what is it, a lenticular, is that it? Where it's like that cool like 3D effect where it changes as you move, like I've seen, right? Is that right? Like a hologram, right? But there's that other kind where there's, anyway, you move and it looks like one image and then it changes to another image. It's $17.99. Okay, make it $17.77. Get the 3 lucky numbers up there, and we're going to have a lucky caller who says, I'll take it. $17.77 for an opal like that. Amazing. And it's almost 2 carats. You hardly ever see that. And looks even bigger because as we try it on, you'll see how that looks bigger. That's what opals do. Look at that. You can still see all of that detail. Even, you know, some opals, you see it up close and you go, oh, that's cool. And then from a distance, it looks like nothing. This... No, you're still seeing all that red, that yellow, the blues and the greens, that kind of red-yellow takeover there in the middle. I mean, that is a cool stone. $17.77, it's here. Oh, my goodness. All right, so then we're going to show you. That's my opal collection today. We do have a couple other things to show you. I've got, you know what? I've got all these expensive rings here. You guys don't want expensive rings right now. I'm gathering that. I've shown you a lot of high-end pieces. You know what I'm going to do? Tony, here's what I'm going to do for the end of the show. We've got 25 minutes left. I'm going to zoom that camera back. We're going to leave the opal there because that one I can't let stay. I'm going to start putting up museum-grade rings. Rings that I'm supposed to show you tonight for $5,000, $69.99, $89.99. I'm going to throw them all on that wheel. And the price stays the same. I got to make something happen. We have literally 24 minutes. Take a look. Let's zoom back. Let's add... Leave the opal so somebody can still, you know, admire that. Let's throw on some really crazy, crazy rings. Have you seen this spinel? This spinel? No, that's the big blue spinel there. That's the big blue one. That's our Burma blue 253. That is that $99.99 spinel. Tell you what, it's on the wheel, $17.77. I'm just going to literally take whatever I have in front of me that's museum level, put it on that wheel. Here is, well, here's pink and white diamonds. Look how designer this is. I've got a carat 03 and a carat 08. Look at this. It's one only. Here is a total of, you got 211 in diamonds. Pink and white like the yin and the yang. That's going to be $17.77, one only. I have a huge sapphire here. It's a lavender sapphire. It's bright. It's like a pinky lavender. It's another museum piece here. It's a 208 and it's unheated. That's going on the wheel. Look at this one. Where should I put it? Here. Look at that, like an orchid color. This is almost like a kunzite color, but it's a sapphire. And it's a 208, unheated, untreated. That's on the wheel. So now that $79.99 ring goes to $17.77. Oh my goodness. And let me know which one you like. They're all one of a kinds. Sapphire and spinel on the right side. Opal out of Lightning Ridge, Australia. Pink and white diamond pave, 211 total weight there. And then what else? We need one more. All right, let me just pick whatever. Oh, let's do this. I've got a carat 15 Mahenge spinel. Carat 15, big stone. Carat 15s should go for about $4,999. I'll put it right there. $1,777. You decide. Which one do you like? Which one do you want? I'm giving it 60 seconds and then they all go up to their normal prices. That's all we can do. There is the value we have, and everything up there is a one of a kind. And now they're all set. This is just debuted. You saw the price on the bag. Everything up here was supposed to be anywhere between, my lowest is $5,000, my highest is up to $17,000. This is the opal right here. There's the opal. There's the price tag it was tonight. And now everything up there is $1,777. You decide what you like, but we've got 35 seconds left. And that's a carat 15 Mahenge, and that's 211 in pink and white, and that's the nearly 2 carat opal, and there's the 208 sapphire that's unheated, and then behind it is the spinel. It's that beautiful cobalt blue spinel, and that's a 2 carat 53 cushion cut spinel with a carat 18 in diamonds. That's essentially the same mounting we saw with the Russian demantoid that was here earlier. Same mounting, just a little more squared off, same diamond weight, 1777. Anything you want up there. You want to do an auction on the whole wheel? Do you want to do that? I don't know. 1777 for anything up there, and everything is still hanging out. That's just not normal. We have 20 minutes left. I mean, think about it. You could get everything up there for like 88, 85. Do you want to do an auction? Do you want to auction them all off, like get them all gone? No, we don't do that, right? Would you like to do it? What would you want to start at? You want to make me an offer for all 5 pieces? They're supposed to be, I just went 1777 times 5. That's 88.85. You want to make me an offer on all 5? Do it. I mean, we got to get them out the door. And if 1777 doesn't do it individually, maybe just tell me if you want all 5, right? There's an incredible variety of stones up here. Rarity like you cannot believe. And maybe we just need to see the graphics. I can show them one by one with the graphics so you can see it that way. But these are values, and nothing was supposed to be priced this way. But come on over and see what you like. Let's take a look. And you know what I'll do, Tony? I'll come in close, because I think we need to do that just to show you, because nobody's believing me or listening to me. So take a look. We'll show you up close here. This is going to be item number 188. We made it like 5 years ago. And it's here, and yet it was $69.99. Well, now it's $17.77. One only, as is rose and white, but this is 2 dynamic pieces coming together. It's a carat 03 in the pinks. It's a carat 08 in the white. That's 2 carats 11, and that's $17.77. Let's take a look at, is it well done? Yes, it is. Finished entirely on the inside, total complete under gallery, all coming together, yet it's easy to wear. This may be a big ring because it's a little wider with the way it's set, but look at this on the hand. So you can see the styling and how that sits. It's not sitting up way, way high off the hand. It's really easy to wear. You have this really cool, kind of like a bypass, but they're really kind of tucked in together, and $17.77. All right, this is so good. And it just boggles the mind as to how 211 in what are pinks and white together, and that pave is perfection. And that's here at $17.77. Okay, so coming up, let's do this. We're going to bring out this diamond band because, you know, we've had the big princess cut bands before. We've done 4 rows. We've done 3 rows. Let's bring out a 2-row. And then if you need to see close-ups on any, let me show you the Mahenge. That's my carat 15 Mahenge. Then we've got the really, really special Sapphire. That's that purple pink color in the Sapphire. Then we've got, I just don't even think we should show this because that is wrong. The most expensive piece up there on the wheel was that cobalt blue spinel. I'm not selling it. Never mind. Not selling it, not for sale. All right, coming up. I went way too low on that one. Anyway, here we go. This is a diamond band. It's a princess cut band. It's got 2 rows instead of the 3 and the 4. Now, everybody's got a different preference on the width of their diamond band. Let's end our show with this, perhaps, 3897. It's a carat 11. That sounds lucky. Carat 11 in all VS princess cuts, 2 rows, bigger stones. I mean, we can sit here and count them. We can get you an exact carat weight on each one. They've got basically 2, 4, 6, 8, looks like 10 different columns here of diamonds. So 20 stones, yep, among a carat 11. It means they're nice big stones. And what we're going to do is this. Yeah, they're 5.5 points a piece. So I'm loving the way this breaks down. I just think with $24.99, let's put it on the auction block, see if anybody's still with us. Gonna try it. Everybody needs a band like this. And I mean, it could be men's, ladies, anybody. It's completely smooth, completely seamless. That's part of the beauty. And believe it or not, this is one of the most expensive setting styles because you start with expensive diamonds, you then add the most expensive setting style and concept. You put it all together. This is what's happening. Look at that band. Men's, ladies, anybody can wear it. Smooth. I always think that that's a really nice look, but it's also a really nice feel. It's not going to ruin your fabrics or snag your clothing or be catching on everything. Or if you're playing with the baby and you're going, yeah, I can't wear my rings anymore. I've had so many gals tell me they're new moms and they're like, yep, I'm putting it in my jewelry away and I'll get it back out when they go to college. Like, I just, it's just like you shouldn't have to do that. And you've got this beautiful, again, smooth, silky style. You have all diamonds set into the gold. We're going to go $1,000 to start and $100 increments and let you decide. It's been $24.99. It's been popular at $24.99. Let's go $1,000 and then we'll just see where it goes. It's a really beautiful, wearable. I think you're going to probably put it on every single day. And whether that's going to be pinky ring, index finger, ring finger, whatever it is, we take care of that. So you don't have to choose. And we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. And if we get it, great. If we don't, we move on. We've got lots more to show you in the last 15 minutes of the broadcast. Now, reminder, if you have anything you'd like to see again, if there's something you're thinking about, if you're curious if something may be still here for you, this is the time to ask. And then we'll do a little opal giveaway. What if I told you we could give away 50 carats of opal? Because I don't think we're getting it open on this one. But I have 50 carats in an opal necklace. It looks like this. Do we like that? That's kind of cool. Really bright, bold neon stones. We'll show that to you coming up. Gifting. Anybody gifting? Anybody shopping? Do we have holidays coming up? It's almost December. Like, I'm just thinking about, oh goodness, we're really close now to Thanksgiving. It's a week from tonight. And we think about, okay, that means holiday gift giving season. Yep. What do we do in jewelry? Do we just say no jewelry? Nobody gets jewelry. Or do we just look to TVON to say, let's just make something really affordable that's kind of a wow? Like this, which gives you all of these neon opals. These are tumbled stones. It's item number 3324. Thank you. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. We got a last call on the show. We have 15 minutes and I'm trying to see if we got anybody there. So here's what I'm gonna do on this one. It's our markdown. 50 carats, 16 inches in length. It still has a 14 karat gold clasp. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when we see values like this, it's like, oh, that's a sterling silver clasp. No, this is 14 karat yellow gold. It's yellow or white. You decide what color you want your clasp to be. I'm going to show it from a distance. Again, they are tumbled. So this is what it looks like. And then they just get a little, it's a slight graduation, not much, but you see they're bigger through the middle center and they get a little smaller on the back. I've got the necklace going out right now. $9.99. Yep, that was once upon a time. We're going to do better. And you can get a couple. We only have a couple left here. I wouldn't be surprised if they sell out tonight. It's not even $499 for solid crystal opals. There is no front. There is no back. You put it on. It looks amazing. Let me show it from a distance away as well, just so you can see it against a skin tone, because I think that helps out as well, just to see, you know, how the colors look, and you see how these are still crystal opals, but you see how they're giving you the blues and the greens and the reds and the yellows and the oranges and all that. And the reds are there too. And then here it is up close, and that's some glow. I love this for the younger gals too. I mean, this could be a first piece of fine jewelry where you're giving them 50 carats of natural gem material. That's phenomenal play of color. It's not $499. It's not $450, $449. This is not going to be $400. I'll make it $399 for the necklace. And remember, that comes down to $7.98 per carat. And not to divulge any trade secrets here, but there are no opals out there for $7.98 a carat. I mean, I'm so used to speaking in hundreds of dollars per carat terms. This is $7.98, as in $7.98 per carat, with a $300 clasp for free. There's a $300 lobster claw clasp in it as well. Kevin, any questions, or were they waiting on this one? All right, so last call on this one. We'll give it 60 seconds. Got to go. We have got to go, and we'll see if we can help anybody out. You know what? I have one fawn diamond here. If anybody wants a big fawn diamond, it's a carat 02. See, this is the problem. This one's mislabeled. This is not a fawn diamond. I name fawn diamonds. I know what they are. That's more champagne. That's a champagne. But that's still not a reason. We can't hate it for that. We like it. It's still a natural stone. It's just not fawn. Let's show that next. We're going to move that one out of here as well. And then any questions you have, anything we've got left, let's bring it on out. We have 12 minutes left in the show. $3.99. Okay, let's move along. We've got something really important to show you. It's that fawn, but it's really a champagne. So it's $6,963. I know it's going to say fawn on your invoice. It's not a fawn. It doesn't have enough pink. I'm very particular about these stones, but it is a really pretty champagne. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's still an important diamond. It's $6,963. It's our 102 pear shape VS center. It's got yellow. It's got white diamonds. And you know what? It looks weird, right? Because you're like, wait a minute. Usually if I see the band, it's down the middle. So what's going on here? Well, this is a really cool concept. And this makes a really attractive ring. You could even stack it with something else, and you can do whatever you wish, but that's a 102 plus 34 points in the yellow, plus another 135 in the white diamonds that are on the sides. Oh my goodness, 3 colors of diamonds, all VS, everything there. Look at this on, how pretty this is. That's one way to wear it. You can obviously go the other way too. We'll show it to you, but think about your total carat weight here. To get this much going on in diamonds, 3 separate colors, all natural, and then you have a total gem weight here. I mean, diamond weight, 271 is your total diamond weight. I'll flip it around. Let's show it to you the other way. Stay on the hand, but we'll show it to you if you go like down towards the knuckle. It looks like this. And then you could always put something next to it if you want to. It's not going to be $79.99. We're blowing it out right now. First caller, I don't know where you get 271 in diamond weight like this. Our original price was $79.99. Our sale price was $49.99. Today, a little something for the end of the show. I'm trying to get a few pieces out the door before we go. So if there's something that I put on the air that you kind of like, trust me, you're going to get a major value, because we got to get a few more items out the door tonight or else I can't go home, okay? And Peanut needs to be fed. So I got to get home, feed her, and then come back and do it again tomorrow. And then Saturday and Sunday, okay? And then I'm off for a few days, two. But here's what we're going to do. Instead of $49.99, $39.99, $29.99, $2,500, reminder, $271 in total. Everything in that ring plus gold, which is your white and your yellow, all done in the 14K, and it's not $2,500 or $24.99. This is why, and for those of you that have been saying, give me a champagne diamond that's a 1 carat, and I'm saying, well, we don't have them, here it is. A champagne diamond mislabeled as a fawn diamond when it is a champagne with maybe a little bit of orange to it, which we all know fawns are really champagne and pink. If you have a champagne and orange, that's rare too, but that's different. And here's what we're going to do. $2,399, 1 caller only. That's how we do it. $271 total diamond weight here in a really unique ring. Wear it, try it. This would be beautiful also because it's so large. It'd be beautiful on one of the longer fingers on the hand, like middle or index as well. I would love to see it like that. Let me see if I can do that here. It looks like it's a size 7, but I'll make it kind of work. Yeah, that kind of works. You can see there on an index finger how that's looking. I mean, this is what it's all about. Different. Something that not everybody else has. Certainly in the colors of the diamonds, but also the way it's set, the designer detail, the amazing look you're getting overall. $23.99 for $271 in diamonds, and there's a huge center stone at over a carat. That just is not normal. Doesn't happen. So we've got a last look. I'm going to show you a quick recap because we got to get a few pieces out the door here. So something, always, something available for everybody here at the end. Let's show you what we have. I'll zoom back a little bit. That's a $9.99 neon apatite. We have this really, really special sapphire. I love that purpley pink. Then you've got, these are all assorted different prices. We're going to show you what we have. I love this opal. I still think that opal should go $17.77. Also have the opal necklace if you want that one. Didn't get an open on that diamond band. That's okay. But we've got a lot of special pieces here still to get a home. And of course, you know what? If you want this new sapphire, I'll just throw this in here. We flashed it. It's like a cashmere color. It's got that rich velvety hue to it. You know what? If you want that sapphire, It's a $69.99 ring. Blow it out. It's a carat 21 cushion cut cashmere color. It's not from Kashmir. It's from Sri Lanka, but it's got that color. It's a very distinctive color to that stone. I'll make that $19.99 if you want that sapphire. And it's a carat 21. We'll throw in some 205 diamond earrings here. Look at these. 205 diamond earrings. Go ahead and blow these out. They're the huge button style earring with the omega backs. Let's see if anybody's out there. This will tell us. 205 diamond earrings. I may have to put these up all by themselves here. We've got 7, now 6, actually, hold on. We've got 7 minutes. You know what? Put these diamond earrings up. This is the way we really find out. They're famous. They have a matching ring. They have a matching pendant. They are very large square cushions, but all made of these big diamonds individually. 2925 is your item number. They're 205 in diamonds, white, yellow, or rose. If you have the matching ring, you owe it to yourself to get the earrings as the match. If you have the pendant, get the earrings. They're any gold you wish. This is how they sit on the hand. It's a square, so you know there is only one way to orient them because of the omega back. When you have a larger earring, you can't just do a post and a butterfly, or else it does this. It does a little lean. We want them to be upright out to the world so everyone sees those beautiful diamonds facing right out. I can barely hold them with the tweezers. I mean, that's how big they are. Look at this gorgeous look. We're going to show you on the ear. And you know, they've been $19.99 forever. We're going to bring them down right now. And if you need a great, this looks like you're wearing like a 10 karat diamond stud. Because again, when you see it up close, you see how closely they're put together. You see that the rounds in the middle that are a little elevated are all filled in with that white gold. So what does that do? It creates this look like you have one huge cushion cut diamond on. I mean, right? That's the look from a distance. So you see how impressive they are, and I'll straighten them out for you. And again, they're not falling forward because they have that large and very, again, it's pricey to do that when you do an omega backing. But you've got all this look. We're not going to make them 19. That's where they've always been. That's where they always are. We're going to help you along here, get you this great value. Choose your gold. Let's go back up close. Not even 19, 18, 17, or 16.99. Tell you what, I've got a special offering for one caller tonight. And we'll see. I think we can get these at home. Classic, big, bold diamond earring that looks like you went out and spent $16,000 when actually you're not even spending $1,600. They are $1,599 for the diamond earrings. $1,599, $205 in diamond weight on that earring. You choose your gold. And this is not a post and butterfly, and I point that out because this price tag, you don't do omega back earrings. That's such a complex design. You've got the workmanship of having moving parts and hinges and all of that extra. It costs a lot more to do that. And when we can bring you $15.99 on a diamond earring that looks like that, they're going to go. They're going to go. Say goodbye. They're going to be out of here very quickly. Do not wait. If you have any questions, we're in our last 4 minutes. Dial in. Let's get you your favorites because tomorrow night, hey, it's Friday, Tony. We got Friday here again. It's Friday. It means Club TVON. Join us. If you don't get us on TV, join us online. TVON.com is our website. That's easy, TVON.com. You can join us there and watch us live streaming. Did you know TVON has a Facebook page? You can watch us there live streaming. Did you know we have a YouTube channel? You can watch us there. So even if you're out enjoying your Friday evening, but you can't get away from the jewelry and you want to check in with what's going on, and I highly recommend you do, you can join us on the go, online, on your phone, on your computer, wherever you are. So really great concept. And again, that's tomorrow night, but of course we're on some TV as well. So if you can join us, 7 o'clock Pacific time and 10 p.m. Eastern. $15.99 on diamond earrings. What are you thinking? Jalen, you like them? We like them? We like them. Good. I like them too. I mean, that's just, it's a classic. But remember, we do them with all VS stones. The illusion set is kind of popular, but you see a lot of clusters done in really so-so diamonds. I'm going to be nice and just call them so-so diamonds. Those are not so-so diamonds. Those are VS. So you've got a very important look there. It creates that large squared off platform. It is a cushion cut, square, but all just easy. Look at this omega backing and also the finishing behind them as well. So you can see how that's done. That's the back, that's the finishing. So we are down to our last now 3 minutes left in the show. And we've still got opal necklaces if you want, and we've still got some of those museum 1777 deals. I mean, think about that. Museum in 1777 in the same sentence. That's pretty good. And anything else you have questions on, here to help. We'll be here after we go off the air as well. If you have any questions, would like to ask about anything or see if it's still available, it's a good time to do it. But you got to join us for our party tomorrow. We kick off the weekend in style, and here we are now inside of a week until Thanksgiving holiday. So really looking forward to the week ahead, and as we really get you all decked out. And so hopefully as you're prepping the menu and thinking about the list of the shopping you need to get done and all that, hopefully you'll have us on and check us out and see what we're bringing to you. Plus this weekend, I've got a blue diamond. It's our last for a while, the blue diamond. It's actually the biggest one too that we've had. We'll have a blue diamond Saturday morning. We'll have a bubblegum pink. It's actually GIA purple pink. Very saturated. Trust me, it's the most saturated pink diamond you've ever seen. At least it is for me. That Saturday, we have some new hoops this weekend as well that are that concept of that stardust ring, but in a hoop. So you'll love them. They're affordable. So we'll all enjoy seeing that together. So any questions you have, we've got a minute 45 left. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I hope you'll call us with any questions you have on anything else, or if I can flash something really quickly, be happy to do that as well, because we still have 90 seconds. That's tons of time to give you another look at something you might be thinking about, and please do. And then that opal. We need to see that opal one more time. That beautiful carat 78 opal oval. I just love that one. So again, think about some of the great pieces we've had here in the last couple of minutes and how many special opportunities value-wise you've had tonight. And call us, we'll help you out, and we invite you to join us tomorrow evening as we kick off the weekend together, as we like to do. So thanks again for being with us tonight. Let us know what questions you might have. We got the crystal opals. I got a couple of those necklaces going out. That lavender sapphire, that unheated, untreated. Look at this lavender. I cannot get over $17.77 for a 208. That's pretty. And it's not pink and it's not purple. It's somewhere down the middle. It's combining both colors together. Let's get that a home. That's got to go. That's $17.77 for that ring. Amazing. 64 points in diamonds as well. And then the diamond earrings. Here's that opal. $17.77. Yes. Oh no, the 3 carat plus opal's here. Let me get that for you. Do we have time? I think we do. I've got the 347. Here comes the 347. New York. There we go. There's the 347. It's 18 karat gold. 7803 is the item number on that one, and that's the 347 opal, Australian. Lightning Ridge, big 104 diamond weight around it, and that's going to be item number 7803. If you're interested in that one, it's $59.99. We saved you a cool $10,000 on that stone, and look at the back. I still can't get over. Look at the back all the way through. You see that mega double-sided stone. I think we're probably off the air, but if you're still watching, that's a really good one there. So we've got that one verifying $59.99 as it is in the yellow gold. Thanks again for being with us.